We gotta keep that same energy, man. We gotta keep that same energy, man. Let's talk some boxing, but first and foremost, I like to welcome my brother Round One to the show. What's up, Round One?
What up, Nuke? What up? Hey, man, magnificent night. I had Saturday full of fights, and the last fight of the night was something to talk about, but we're gonna have to talk about it, man.
That's right. And what kind of pizza are these guys out here ordering, my brother?
Oh man, no, you know what? They ordering more than just pizza, bro. Ordering the whole buffet. Look, man, these guys are gonna get that fucking big Boots burger order. Man, these guys are gonna be hyping up on Boots now. Watch, we're gonna have a lot of people on Boots's nuts. We're gonna see it. It's like how Mirage is always on David's nuts, just clinging and hanging on tight for dear life. Kind of like that.
They're gonna get that triple meat lovers pizza going, man.
Triple meat deep dish deluxe extra chorizo on that shit, man.
And this goes out for all you elote suckers. You know, some people don't eat elote, they suck it. So at the end of the day, let's get into the boxing talk. We talking Boots, we talking Bud, we talking Benavidez. We even got a little Canelo in the show, man. There's a lot of topics to dig into. So, man, I'm welcoming everybody to the show. It's been a long, long time since we been getting it going, man. Park Street, Big E, Al, what's up, everybody? What's good?
Biggie, what the heck is going on? Who's that? Is that Biggie?
I
Oh my
know Big
God.
E sound like he's driving a truck and a forklift at
No,
the
no,
same time.
no, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like a torta is backing up behind him.
Dude, dude. Drop your ass.
Oh shit.
Oh man, what's up, Park Street? What's up, Al? What's up, fellas?
Yo, yo, what up?
What's up? What's up? What's up, Park? I think Park Street having some issues, man. What's up? Is it Ashy Knuckles in it? Is that Ashy Knuckles?
And you already know.
Yeah, actually.
What's
Oh,
good, Ashy?
damn.
What's good?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. It's a lot going on in boxing. Good fight this week that just passed. You know what I'm saying? So, we got some good boxing to talk about today.
We do, man.
Boots Ennis.
We do. We'll start with Boots, man,
What
and
about
we're
what
gonna.
about what about Timberland Ennis? Y'all want to know about, man? What's going on with Timberland Ennis, man?
Bro, I mean, look, bro,
Timberland Ennis, y'all want to know about, man? Because
What's going on
the
with Timberland in the
only
GA
thing I know,
corner?
he put that boot in somebody's ass.
What'd you say, Ashley? He put that boot in where? Ashley, what's good? What's good? Where's everybody at? I mean, round one. Are you still there, my brother?
yeah, I could hear it. Yeah, yeah.
Ashley's Metro PCS ain't working.
Okay. So I'm like, Ashley just
Oh
froze
no.
on us or what?
Shit, yeah, that Metro piece of shit or that Obama phone, whatever he using, he need to switch up to that real internet, boy. He's on that dial-up.
Ashley, sound like you on that dial up, my brother. I'm gonna need you to reboot your shit, man, so you can keep it going, man.
Hey, Luke, so what's next for Boots, man? What's next for him, man? Is it Virgil? Because I want to see. So
I
what's
want to
next
see
for Boots?
Virgil.
I want to see Virgil too. 'Cause I want to see.
I want to see Virgil.
I want to see Virgil too.
Yeah, he got to see Virgil because me personally, even though he don't got a belt, he the best one. Yeah, he got to see Virgil because me personally, even though he don't got a belt, he the best one.
I got that
Everybody got all
50-50.
this kickback, man. What's going on? Hold on.
Hey,
So
Luke, you
yes,
can hear me now?
yeah, I can hear you now, Ashley. You good, man. You good, man. So look, Boots Ennis put on a great display. Before coming into the fight, I seen everybody talking about. And look, before I say anything, I want to preface everything by this. Boots Ennis still got a lot to prove. He got a lot to prove, and him beating Lima to a bloody pulp doesn't make Boots
Lima
Ennis the
Bean.
greatest. Doesn't make Boots Ennis the greatest fighter ever. Nothing like that. Nobody's hyping up Boots Ennis. We're just going based on a fight by fight basis. I've seen people say that Boots coming in and he got to tune up and he's gonna look bad and he's gonna struggle and he blew the guy out of the water. Now it's time that we need to see Boots against Virgil. That's the fight we need. That's the fight we need. That's the fight that's next. Boots Ennis is really it, and I've been telling people his skill set. He's dangerous. I think he's a threat to everybody in the weight class, and he could be the best fighter in the weight class. We will find that out. We will find that out. I don't understand what's with the Boots hate. You got a lot of people that meet love, Bud Crawford hate on Boots. Why can't you like both fighters? I don't understand that.
Exactly.
You can like everybody. Like just because some of these guys like this guy or that guy, what difference does it make? You can like everybody. I don't understand the hate. I'm really lost on why you like this guy but can't like. They don't even fight in the same fucking weight class.
They used to. That's what happened. They used to. So a lot of people are always gonna bring that in towards and shit, saying stuff like that. And the thing about Boots too, because at one point I was making fun of Boots. I still like Boots, so I'm a Boots fan. But at 147, I'm glad he moved up because at 154 he's gonna show us more than he did. He's looking like a skeleton in the closet, Nuke. A skeleton in the closet at weigh-ins at 147 with the IBF belt rehydrated and shit. So we're looking at a stronger Boots here than before at 147. That's for damn sure. And
That's
the
true.
next fight,
That's true.
next fight, I don't want to see no marinating. If you want to marinate it like a carne asada, the only fight you got to marinate before Boots and Virgil fight is a unification fight. The WBA
well, look, hold on, round one. Hold on, round one.
Unify first.
Hold on, round one. And this goes out to Ashley Knuckles. Ashley, Boots then called out everybody in the division, said y'all been talking shit about him. He said he want Virgil first because that's the guy everybody say he's scared of. So he said he want Virgil first. And he said if Virgil don't want it, if Virgil lose, he'll beat the guy that beat Virgil. And if it's not Virgil, he'll fight any other champions. He said he got his tune-up out the way. He want all the smoke. He want Baccarat. He called him Baccarat. They got Baccarat. He want everybody.
He called him a fragrance. He called him a fragrance because he's finna get smoked.
This is what they said they wanted from Boots the whole time. They said they wanted
Baccarat 96.
This what they hold on, Park. They said they wanted Boots to say, I want all the smoke, I want to fight everybody. Now he calling out everybody. Now he say they finna make the fight happen. Everybody say he's trash and not worthy. I thought this what you wanted. I thought this what you wanted.
Man, I'm glad that Boots is not like Mayweather, man. That Mayweather era is over where you pick and choose opponents. This guy wants to fight everybody. That's how every fighter should have been.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is what we want. We want the Boots. We want the Virgil. We want the Baccarat. We want everybody.
Nuke, the only way we
Bud fighting Canelo was the end of the Mayweather era. That was the end of the Mayweather era when he fought Canelo.
We can't say across the street with shit, right, with Boots and Virgil, because they're still under the zone. Just because they're two different promotions, they're still under the same platform. But yet, are we gonna see Oscar wanting to take that? Because we've seen Virgil too, really haven't taken certain fights and shit. So
Oscar then already came out and said,
as much as he been calling Canelo a pussy,
that's the fight. Oscar then came out and said that's the fight. President of Golden Boy, Eric Gomez, said we're about to make that fight, and they sit down with the zone. So it looks like we about to get Boots Ennis versus Virgil. As soon as Virgil get rid of his light work, we got it right there.
All right, that's a good fight.
Man, look at
That's the fight I want to see, man.
Y'all gonna be
let Ashley
disappointed,
get the
man.
floor. Go ahead, Ashley.
Y'all gonna be disappointed, man. Boots gonna beat the fuck out of Virgil, man. And y'all gonna feel real bad for another week in boxing, man. So stop counting.
We all saying the same thing. Who up here said Boots is gonna lose to Virgil?
I don't know, but whoever think that, listen, man. If it don't apply, let it fly. But whoever think Virgil gonna beat Boots, you're gonna be highly disappointed.
Now, hold on, Ashley. I gotta play the advocate on this one. Look,
I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm gonna tell you this. I got a 50-50 fight, and I had a 50-50 fight even before Boots moved up, and people say you crazy. Virgil blows him out the water. I really think it's a close fight. Don't get it twisted. Don't act like Virgil can't clock Boots and lay him down. Anything can happen, and that Virgil ain't no scrub. Virgil can hurt Boots. Virgil can beat Boots. But at the same time, Boots can beat him. It's both of these guys are stylistic nightmares for the other. It's a great fight.
I look at it like this, man. This is boxing. Anybody could get knocked out. But when I look at their style And as far as they skill wise, I think first of all, I think Boots is just going to outbox. He's going to outbox Virgil. I mean, Virgil could box now. I'm not trying to take nothing away from Virgil, but when the matchup now that Boots is at a weight that he's more, his body is more used to. Pause. I mean, I ain't not saying used to, but that
He's
works
fighting
with him
closer to
better.
his natural weight.
That works with him better. I believe he's going to be too strong for Virgil. Just my opinion.
And I can respect.
I agree.
I can respect that. Hold on. Let me get on this one topic real quick because this is something I wanted to touch on with you, Ashley, about that whole David Benavidez thing, man. David said earlier that, man, look, and this is something I've been wanting to talk to you. He said he hurt Bivol in sparring. He said he can do that shit again in the fight. And, you know, and it's not that I don't believe David can beat Bivol because anything's possible. David's a good fighter. I'm not taking it away from him. But I think David needs more than power to beat Bivol. Am I wrong, Ashley?
Well, he don't have power.
No, because it's. I mean, boxing. Yeah, getting a knockout. Everybody would love to see a knockout, especially when you walking around with the name the Monster. So I
What
understand
Mexican
why
is
a
the
lot of
monster?
people gets angry at David Benavidez for having that name, but the haters also more deep into that, and that's a different story. But I look at it like this, man. I think David he could overwhelm. I just feel my opinion. I feel he will overwhelm him. Like he said in the interview that I'm pretty sure you've seen, he was like, people think in boxing, I mean in sparring, that if you could touch him in sparring, that you know what I mean, if you touch him in sparring, it won't happen in boxing. He said, it's fighting. You get touched, you get touched. It's just headgear. That's the only thing that's blocking you from getting hit is the headgear. So it's really no difference from sparring and fighting. It's just a little more tense when you in that ring because you're going for the win. But
Well, there's a lot
I thought I
difference,
would never.
actually. There's a lot difference.
There's a lot
listen,
to
man,
it.
we done seen, I'm pretty sure we all seen a lot of wars as far as footage getting leaked out
Wait,
of people in sparring fights. So it's not like they being there just patting
Okay,
around and playing.
so let me ask. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Let's just say in that fight with David, Bivol was only limited to using his jab and footwork. Those are the only two things that he could use. If that's what we're saying, if that's the version of Bivol that we're saying that David beat up a handicapped Bivol who was working on specific things, so he
Okay.
couldn't use specific things, then that's not going
Listen,
to pan out in the
listen.
ring.
Let me
Yeah,
come
for
back at
sure.
you on this. Now, so you're telling me if you're in the ring, right, and your coach is
Yeah.
telling you, look here, practice on your jab, just go in there and just practice on your jab. So you're telling me if a guy come in there and he just straight whooping your ass, you're gonna just stay in there still sparring, just keep throwing that fucking jab, just
Yes.
Oh my,
Yes, because that's
everyone
what the fuck
David
the
got
coach
the
said to
way
smoked,
listen, the
do.
bro.
way
Bro,
David
David
was
got
talking
no
like
cover,
this was a
bro. He
war.
lost
So you telling me you just
straightforward,
gonna
bro.
stand in there and just let this dude keep walloping your ass and you just
Yes,
gonna
Yeah,
if
keep
the coach said the only
listen,
thing that
man,
I can
no.
use is my jab,
Listen,
then
man, this
that's
is
what I'm bringing to the
practice.
war.
This is
yeah, bro.
That's
practice.
what
So
I'm
you
bringing
don't
to the
listen,
war.
Right
listen,
there.
brother, listen. So
That's
this is
crazy.
You
when
do
you're.
know that Bivol
Can you
has
listen for a
number
second,
one
brother?
defense, right?
Yeah, I know
You do
all
know
that, but
that, right?
brother, can you listen for a second? Think about this, bro. When you're in sparring, right? You're training for whoever you're going to fight. So if you have a sparring partner in there, you might tell him, look here, take it a little light. You're not going to have so if David Benavidez so-called knocked him down, that means he was swinging for gusto. And we all know, like y'all said, David don't got no power. So if he was swinging in there hard enough to drop him in sparring, as they said it was seen, you're trying to tell me you're just going to stand there and just keep throwing the jab. You're not going to defend yourself. You're not going to ball up. You're not going to punch him back to be like, hey, whoa, slow down. Take it a little
Bro, that
light.
was on David a
Sparring.
long
look,
time
look,
ago,
guys.
bro.
Come
I
on,
He
man.
mean,
Stop.
I
carrying
would have
Use
never,
Yeah.
some common
come
sense.
on,
I would have
bro.
never
He
thought
got
today I would
he
agree
got
with
cooked though.
Listen,
Ashley right
I
there.
actually,
But
but
I'm gonna
that
be
don't
honest with
mean
you, man.
shit.
What you
I'm
mean
gonna be
that don't
honest
mean
with
shit?
you.
We
I'm gonna be
don't even
honest
have
with
a
Bro,
you.
fight
David
yet.
Benavidez hasn't even fought a champion at 175, and we up here
Still,
sitting here
bro.
talking about he about to take out the undisputed champion. Come on, bro. Stop.
Come on,
That
bro.
was
And
Wait,
sparring.
wait.
bro,
That
Listen,
was
man.
sparring.
The
That was
fights
not a
aren't
real
even made
fight.
yet.
bro.
Listen,
Listen, man.
hold
You're
on.
talking.
Since we talking
Football,
about the
bro.
difference
You gotta
between
forget
sparring and
that.
real fights, David Benavidez hasn't even had a knockout. Before got less than 15 knockouts, and he had a knockout before David did at 175, and David fought three fucking times. The
Well,
fuck
And
is
I'm
we
glad.
talking
I'm
about?
glad.
What you
I'm
hold
glad.
on,
comparing
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
be
sparring
I
hey,
got
to?
I'm gonna be honest
Hold
with
on
breaking
one
you.
news.
second. One second.
Breaking news.
Hold on. Let me just be the advocate here. If David comes in and overwhelms Bivol with activity, something that Bivol normally does to everybody else, and David wins the fight, he don't have to knock out Bivol, but he's going to have to be able to
Exactly.
hit him cleanly, back him up, and punish him,
And
even
bro,
if he can't
Bivol's a
stop him,
bad. He's
just
good
to send a
defense.
message.
That's the
Now, the
thing.
question is, can David do that without getting countered, clocked,
Nope.
timed, and taken apart?
David can't
Like
even cut
dude,
off the ring.
And
listen,
that's the thing
I'll be
about
go
honest.
watch
Bivol,
the
David
bro.
can't
go
even cut
watch
off the
the
ring.
interview. Go
I
watch
don't
the
know,
interview.
man.
Go
Bro,
watch the
I don't
interview.
watch interviews. I watch
Listen,
fights.
I see that
I
fight.
don't watch
listen,
interviews.
man.
I watch fights.
Listen, yeah, okay, that sounds good. But go listen
That
to what David. If you
Bivol
go
would outbox
and just
David.
man, I mean, I understand you don't like to do, but if you're into boxing and you really want to know the point of view of David Benavidez and that shit, go on to the little interview and watch. It's all over
Oh,
YouTube.
we're looking at
Go watch
sports.
the
We're looking
interview.
at
And
Niggas
like
sports,
don't
he
need to
bro.
said,
go. I don't
he
need to
said
watch that
Bivol.
shit.
That last
He
fight,
said Bivol
his
is
last
the
fight, he
hardest.
was
He
good,
said
bro.
Bivol when
But
it came
Bivol
in his
last
in
fight,
that
he
sparring
talked
session, he
about
was like.
Let him
Bivol
finish
would be
round
the
one.
hardest fight. He said Bivol would be the hardest fight that he would have today because of his style, his in and out style. He said he's a mover. He was like, so it would be, he would have to set more traps and and trap, cut the ring off more. He said
look.
Beterbiev, he'd rather fight him. Like I said, breaking news. Now I'm pretty
I'm
sure for those who didn't hear, y'all know Beterbiev done backed out the Dion Nichols fight. From what I'm
Are you
hearing
serious?
is, yeah, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Go look it up.
Yeah, that's
Beterbiev
happened.
this
That fight has been
from
called off.
this is the rumor that I'm hearing now. When I say this, this is not guaranteed what it is. This is what I'm hearing, what I heard. I heard that the sheik. I
look,
heard that.
man. My
Let me
opinion on
finish,
that
bro.
Hold
fight.
on. Let him talk.
Let
Let him
me
talk.
finish.
Let him talk.
I heard the
Go
sheik
ahead,
was
Ashley.
going to offer David Benavidez a $200 million 5-deal fight, and it's a gauntlet. People, they said the first fight's going to be yard. The second fight is going to be Beterbiev. They say that's why Beterbiev leaving this fight because he's trying to keep his body fresh because they expecting Benavidez to beat Yard for him to fight him early 2026. I believe it's either March or April. The Sheik's going to set it up. But the 5-fight deal is first is Yard, second is Beterbiev, the winner gets Bivol, the fourth one is Zerto, and the fifth fight will be Opataya. And that's the
Oh,
5-fight,
bro,
$200
that's
million
all talk, bro.
gauntlet that he's going to offer David Benavidez. So if that information come out, only thing I can say is be happy because that's going to be a hell of a fucking gauntlet for David Benavidez go through. And I believe if he go through that shit unscathed, I believe he will be the #1 pound for pound fighter in the fucking world, and can't nobody deny that with that kind of resume
Yeah,
under
for
his
real.
belt.
But with
And
that,
hold on one second. And if David, let's say David goes on this tour and he loses, that's okay. And he bounced back, he can redeem himself. I mean, we've seen it time and again. There's no shame in losing to a guy and bouncing back. That's part of boxing. Now,
his
one
But you
thing
gotta at
is
least
that,
fight them niggas.
but you got to fight him. And I think the fact that David is so open to fighting him, working with Turkey, walking away from Samson, this can make it all happen. But at the same time, even though I believe David has a good opportunity in front of him with Bivol and Beterbiev and a chance to beat him, he can also get cooked by those guys as well.
Yep.
Facts.
So
Of course he
let's
can.
not
All those dudes
ignore
box better
Bivol's
than David.
skill set,
To be
ability,
my
and chin,
opinion,
and David's deficiencies. He can get cooked as well. Fight sports. What do
my
you think
opinion.
about that?
Okay.
Well, I hope that the deal is for real. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Bivol. How is he going to sit out and let the entire division fight? Like, is his back injury that bad? But if
He just came off
Beterbiev is,
surgery. He's like, what the fuck is he talking about?
yeah, but it's still to sit out and let the whole division fight.
Back
because
surgery at that.
was the surgery that serious? But anyway, I'm cool with Benavidez fighting Beterbiev. I think that's a tougher fight than Bivol. But hey, if he takes that, excellent. I think he's got a chance to really move on from this Canelo thing. Now that Canelo's lost, if he moves up and he does fight Beterbiev and he beats him, excellent.
Now my question for you,
My
Sports Talk. Hold on,
Yeah.
real quick. Question for you, Sports Talk. Do you think David gets past Beterbiev next? If they fight next, you think David gets past him?
Right now, I'm gonna have to pick Beterbiev, but I can't.
Do you
Mainly
pick
just because
Beterbiev by knockout or decision?
Probably go by stoppage. I'm just gonna. It's just because of Beterbiev's power and Benavidez's lack of defense. I still think Benavidez beats Bivol, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Beterbiev right now.
Okay. Would you pick David over Bivol right now? Money on the line, house on the line, putting your house on it. Who you got? Bivol or David right now?
Well, I'm not going to put my house on the line for a 50-50 fight, but I would favor.
That's 50-50 to you, David, and Bivol is 50-50?
I would.
You do realize that Bivol and Beterbiev are equals, right?
I would favor Benavidez.
You do realize that, right?
Y'all
You do
sleeping
realize
on
that Beterbiev
Benavidez,
is a baller.
and this is why I'm going to love it, because my opinion, I feel the
Benavidez
only one
sleeping
that
on himself.
I'm a little scared for would be Opataya. I believe
that's a different fight.
Yard. I believe Yard. And the reason why I believe he's gonna get Beterbiev, because Beterbiev is getting long in the tooth. And he done had two battles. He done had
That's
two
true.
battles with
That's
fucking Bibble. And that took something out of him, I believe. And I believe
Oh,
this
for
fight
sure.
with him not taking no warm up, he's not gonna take the Deion Nichols fight saying that he want to preserve his body. That's letting me know that he's not ready for a long fucking training camp, because he know David Benavidez is a threat. So he's not gonna take
let me interrupt everybody.
Benavidez right behind him.
Let me just pay this bill, and then I got to say something very important. Antonio Garcia says, Nuke, keep me in your prayers. I was recently in a car accident. Some guy hit me while driving what looked like a man cave on wheels with an Edna Johnson license plate and ET finger. Salute to my brother, Antonio Garcia. You're a real one, my brother. Salute to you, man. Oh, man. That's some real shit. And I want to say this, and this is, with all due respect, fuck Brian Norman and fuck Devin Haney. All right, man. Let's
Where the fuck Brim been at?
I know Brim been out there giving that.
He been ducking that smoke.
Man, you know how Brim is, man.
Yeah, all right.
Behind the McDonald's.
It's called a working man who sleeps in the time when y'all
Can
love.
I just ask you?
That nigga Brim, he in here. That nigga Brim.
Do you think Boots and Ortiz are serious about making the fight next?
Yes. Eric Gomez is saying it. This
Boots already signed his side of the contract.
This is the first time we've gotten both sides saying that we're going to fight next. The Golden Boy is saying it. Boots team is saying it, and they both sat down with the zone. This fight is happening next unless Ortiz loses. It's happening next.
I'll say it right now. That might be the best non-title fight of 26.
That's
Yep.
it.
Well, I already said Virgil Ortiz is the best at 154, and he don't even got a title.
50-50.
That's up for debate. I think
60-40.
60-40 what way, Brim?
Boots.
I would say 65. I would say 65-45.
And then David,
Oh,
hold on, Brim.
110%.
65-45. That don't make sense.
Hold on, Brim. I got a quick question for you because this is what we've been asking.
Oh, you know what I meant, Brim. You know what I meant, Brim. 55-45.
Hold on, Brim. Everybody's been talking about David saying that, he could hurt Bivol and he hurt him in sparring, and that's his path to victory against Bivol. How do you got that fight right now? Is it 50-50, 60-40? How do you have a David Bivol fight right now if they get that pulled off?
Why are we talking about that fight right now? He got a fight right now he got to deal with.
Now, I understand what he got. Brim, I asked you a fucking question. I
told you what
he
the
got
fuck
a fight right now.
I'm going to answer your fucking question, but I'm still going to throw some shade on that bullshit you coming at me with when he got business to handle. But it's 60-40 B-ball, so that margin might be closing, though. Especially depending on damn, fucking mute yourself when you're coughing on your fucking smoke. When you're smoking on your wizard smoke and coughing on that seed and shit.
Big gas. My bad.
When you coughing because the seed popping in your weed, bro, just fucking mute, bro. But nah, it's 60-40 Bivol right now, but that can change. David Benavidez has the opportunity to move the needle his direction as the younger man in the division, setting his feet implanted in stone on the 175 division with opportunity to become the man.
Man, that's not bad. Now, look, man, I'm asking you this. Do you think that Boots Ennis is a problem for everybody at 154 pounds, Brim?
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, Boots and his talent can't be denied. He's good, a really good fighter, but we need to know if he's great or not. So he's a problem for everybody. Listen, show me, bro. I'm not from Missouri, but I am for this fucking segment. I'm from Missouri. I'm from the state where you got to show me. So I want to see him do it against his contemporaries, the people that's on his level or at least close enough to it. Because that victory was just a day in the office, an expected victory. Good job. Now let's get to the live action. I'm not 100% sold that it's going to be Virgil next. We'll see. I'm still leaning towards Baru, but if it's Virgil next, stupendous.
Hey, man, that would be great. And that's what it's looking like right now, man. Ashley Knuckles, man.
Hold up, Nuke. I can't let Brim get away with that.
Go ahead, Ashley.
Get away with
First
what?
all,
I mean, because
Brim,
Bachman's on the table, too, because
Brim,
Turkey's going to come with the bread.
Ashley got to put the smoke out there real quick.
Slow down, man. Slow down.
No.
This is what I'm saying. Yes, yes. Boots was everybody thought Boots was gonna win, but you didn't think Boots was gonna win in that fashion.
Who gives a fuck?
You should give a fuck when you go
I
in.
don't. He
His
was
first,
fighting
listen,
llama
man. His
beans,
first
bro.
move
Word
up.
to Coach
He
Malachi,
moved.
he's fighting
Listen,
llama
man. He
beans.
moved up to 154 and smashed this dude in seconds. Man, stop playing,
And
man.
good job.
Who
I'm not
else
gonna
did
go.
that? Who
I'm
else
not
did that
gonna.
to
You
him
want to
like
go
that?
hurt? If you want to
Who
clap
did that to
Hercules and
Lima
give
like
extra
that,
credit,
man? Who did
be
that to
my
Lima Bean
guest.
like that? Who did that? Who else besides Boots did that to Lima
He
Bean like
didn't
that?
fight anybody for us to find out. First of
It
all, did
doesn't
you
matter.
know
He
that was
fought enough.
Jalil Hackey
He's
was trying
boxing,
to
right?
fight him? Did you know
Listen, man.
Jalil Hackey was trying to fight him?
Brim,
And hold on, no, listen,
Stop
no, you
moving
need
it.
to listen
Listen,
to
man.
this.
Stop
You need
moving
to
the
listen to this.
goalposts.
You need
Stop
it ain't a
being.
goalpost. This is factual, already proven evidence.
Go
Jalil
ahead.
Hackett was trying to fight him. Matchroom said, "Yo, bro, that IBO title don't do nothing for you, bro." And then he fights somebody else, and they line him up for Boots. That's diabolical, dog. So we know what this is. We know this was a quality can move this direction to pivot towards championship fights. So okay, we've gotten past the can. Now we want to see championship fights. If you want to go clap Hercules and give extra credit for this, you be my guest. I will not do so.
Well, then you
Good
need to
job.
go shake
Let's
your
get to
pom.
the
Well,
action.
you need to go shake your pom poms to all them fighters he called out. Go tell Virgil and the rest of the Scooby Doo gang to go fight that man. He done called y'all
Bro,
the fuck out.
Bakram Ben said he's ready to
So now
fight.
the
Don't
ball is in
even
their
try to
court.
play games
Listen,
like
man, the
Bakram
ball is in
ducking
their court.
somebody.
Like you said, that quality can. He took that quality can out in fucking about 80 seconds. He went ahead and made soup of that can, right?
Cool story, bro.
So
Who
now
cares?
he done told the rest of y'all. Now, like I said, now go shake your pom poms on Virgil and tell him to get their ass in the ring.
Why I gotta shake my pom poms
Listen,
for
man.
Virgil?
This is his first fight at one. Don't put all the pressure on the
I'm
new
not
man.
putting no pressure.
He done
It was a
called
day
them
in the
out.
office. He
No,
got
you
the
say you
job
want to
done.
see the championship fights, right? He done called them out. So now the ball is in their court.
Okay, so if Turkey come and say, "Yo, Bakram,"
So what you
is he
should be
gonna take
saying
the fight
right
with the
now?
10-pound rehydration clause
Brim?
immediately?
No.
Because
So what you should
Bakram's
be
the one that
saying
can't
right
get a
now,
fight, not Boots.
instead of you sitting on here arguing with me, what you should be doing is telling Ortiz and the rest of the motherfuckers else he called out.
Why I gotta
Get your
tell them
ass in the
shit? I ain't gotta
fucking
tell
ring.
them
Like you
nothing,
said,
my
it's time
dude.
to fight now, right? So you should tell them, call them the fuck out. Don't come on here getting on Timberland boots.
Listen, Virgil
Don't
got a
come
fight.
on here trying to put on
Virgil
your
got a
Timberland.
fight
Don't try
upcoming.
to
So
come in
what are
here
you
and get on
talking about?
Timberland
And the
boots, man.
thing is,
Ennis did
listen,
his
as much
thing,
as
man.
I
Give him
think
his
Boots
motherfucking props
beats
and tell them
Virgil.
champions to
I
get in
think
there
Boots
and
beats
whoop his
Virgil,
ass.
but Virgil is far better competition, bar none.
Yes,
So
of course. So now that's why I said you need to tell Mr. Virgil, the same man he just called out, go ahead
I'm
and
not
take out
telling
this
them shit
nobody.
until after his fight's over with.
Well, just make sure to holler him at, shake your pom poms anyway. I don't care.
I ain't
I don't
shaking
care
no
when you
pom
shake
poms
them.
nowhere.
Shake them.
I don't own any pom
You
poms, my
just
nigga.
said, man, you want to see him go for the champions, right? So what I'm
Bro,
telling you
he
is
got plenty
he
of them.
just
He got
dismantled the
plenty of
can.
options.
Look,
Boots
man,
He
got
called
bottom
them
line
plenty
is,
out.
out. I'm
He
not
bottom
too
called
line
them
worried
is
out.
Ennis
about
So
gonna
Boots
see
now
this
fighting
what
a
else
fight.
you
quality
want Boots to
opponent
do,
for his
man?
next fight. Do
What
you
else
hear
you
me?
want Boots to do? Boots done called
Do you
them
hear
out.
what
So
I
now
just
the
said?
ball is in
I'm
their
not
court.
worried about Boots fighting a quality opponent his next fight because it's going to happen one way or another. He got about 4 or 5 guys. It's a quality opponent. All of them, some of them are champions, and he got a couple that are not. His next fight is going to be a goodie.
Correct.
But I'm not going to sit here and clamor about this last fight. He did what he was supposed to do. Good job. Now next, you want me to shake pom poms, and if I don't, you'll shake them for me. Fuck out
Listen,
of here.
man.
No.
Oh man.
I'm just gonna pat you on your back and let you know you're doing. I'm just gonna pat you on your back and let you know you're doing nice cartwheels while you fucking shaking your pom poms. That's all
It
I'm
took
gonna
you a
do.
while to get
I
that
don't
shit
want to
out.
shake.
No,
I don't
no,
want to
no.
help you shake them.
Hold on, everybody.
I'm
Hold on,
shaking
hold on
this
one
shit.
second.
I just want you
Let
to.
me break up the argument one second. I've been overwhelmed with both sides of the coin here. One moment, some guy tells me that, you know what, man, Boots is that guy, and Nuke, you talking that real. Then the next moment, the guy tells me, hey man, you glazing Boots a little too hard. And so I'm trying to find the middle ground here. How much respect should be given to Boots? And we giving too much, too little? Where are we at on this, man? And look, we got Mills in the house. Hit Kid, round 105, everybody in here, man. Let's get to it. Let me just pay this bill and we'll get back to the conversation because Brim and Ashy is about to throw hands. El Caesar says, doesn't defeat the fact that David Benavidez aged Beterbiev back when he had the chance to
Damn.
fight him back in
See,
2019.
This
here we
is
Get
go.
the
so
Let it
fuck
go,
out of
Here
here.
we
Caesar.
That's a
go.
Let
Here
it
body
we
go,
go,
bag.
Caesar.
Caesar. Here
That's
we
a
go.
this
body
is
Body
bag.
bag. You
so
This
gotta
is
let it
a
go
crazy.
though,
this is
Caesar.
a
That's
Here we
body
you got.
bag.
This
go.
That's a
All
body
right,
bag.
2025.
man.
That's a
Not
body
Hey,
bag.
hey,
2019. We gotta let that
hey.
go. We gotta let
Hey,
that old
now,
dude
That's a
go.
hey,
fact.
now, Nuke.
I
Nuke,
can
before
debunk this
Nuke,
for the
Let the OG
50th
listen, Nuke,
talk.
time.
before you start screaming
What
body
is it,
bag,
Ashley? What is it?
Nuke, before you start screaming body bag, I'm sure you remember a couple of episodes
That's a
back of
body
your show.
bag.
A couple of episodes back on your show, didn't I say? Now, when Benavidez fight come with Beterbiev, I don't want to see nobody moving the goalpost talking about he old, he aged him. I
Oh
didn't. You
no.
remember me saying that, right?
Oh no.
You remember me saying that, right, Mr. Nuke?
Oh, I do remember you said. Did I say Better Be
Okay.
was old, or did
So
I say what
now
he said
he
was
now
factual?
now you see the excuses coming already. So
Oh, cut it out,
he
man.
beat
Listen,
Beterbiev,
Hold
when he
on,
beat
you got
Beterbiev,
lowest
he
hold
common
on,
beat
Ashley.
denominator
Beterbiev.
shit.
Hold on, 1 second, 1 second. Let's rewind the clock. Let's rewind the clock here. So when Canelo fought William Scar, I remember this, and I remember you came. Hold on, I remember you came on my live, and I said, Canelo really didn't look the same. You one of the first people that said, "Oh, here come the excuses." He gonna say after Canelo lose. Hold on. He said he gonna say after Canelo lose that he was old and washed. Never said it once.
Body bag.
Hold on, repeat that
Ain't no
again.
body
Body
bag. What are we
bag.
supposed to
You
give
said
you
who
a
said that
cookie?
now?
No, fuck out of here.
Hold on, you said
No,
who
I didn't
said that
ask for a
now?
cookie. I'm saying I'm consistent. I'm not gonna make no excuses. Who you think I am, Ashley Knuckles? Ashley the one that made excuses when he didn't
Listen, man,
activate his mandatory
I'm not
and
talking
disappeared
about
for a
Man,
you.
month. I
Nuke,
ain't got
first
no
of all,
bitches. Hold on, everybody. You smell that? It smell like bitch in here. You smell that? Smell like bitch in here. What are we talking about?
listen, man,
bro, get your nose off your own body there, Nuke. What the fuck?
you doing all that cooking, when I'm not saying
I,
like
I,
you personal is going to do that. I'm just
I'm
saying in
fucking
general.
with you, Ashley, man.
I
Ashley,
Bro,
you
want
know
to
I
say
love
this.
you,
he
man.
getting extra hype for nothing. That's
Can
what he
we
doing.
run to
Yeah.
my
Hold on, but this
Benavidez
is
next month from
factual.
the
Hold on,
Boston fight?
let's get this boots. Hold on. First off, is this true or false, Ashley? Did David have a chance to fight Beterbiev years ago?
Yes, he did. I told y'all that
Thank you.
before. Y'all asked me that.
Thank you.
I
I
never denied
appreciate the
that.
honesty, Ashley.
But it's not the.
Hold on, Brim. So hold them nuts. When I say a body bag, fucking respect it. All
Fuck
right,
that weak
I
let's
ass
mean,
go.
body bag,
it's
that
not
old
the.
ass body
It's
bag,
not the
bro. We've
same.
Yeah,
been
man.
brought this up and been
You
known that. Stop
listen,
bringing up
man.
old
It's not
shit,
the
bro. We
same.
moving
Nuke,
Okay,
to
I didn't bring it
2025.
Yo,
up.
Nuke,
I
You
didn't
want to
bring
beat
Nuke,
it
the
you,
up.
bag? Fuck out of
Nuke,
here.
you
Brim,
body
I
bag.
didn't bring it up.
Nuke, you body bagged me with that months ago, and you just dug me back up and gave me life like Jason. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta walk around and destroy everybody. You know what I'm saying? So
And
I
speaking of
thank you.
Jason, my son's gonna be Jason for Halloween, man.
That's what's up. That's cool.
Yeah, man, he made me take him to the store, get him the Jason stuff. I say, if you want something really scary, be
Look
Hit
here,
Kid for
Nuke.
Halloween. All the bitches
Fuck
gonna run from you.
yeah.
Look here, Nuke.
This kid
Nuke.
slap him, man. Slap
Yeah.
him.
Hey, Nuke.
But
Don't
So
let your
disrespectful.
son do all the work and get the candy, and he get on you want to eat all the fucking candy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I
Let
know.
the
Hold up.
I
Why
know.
Nuke
Mill's
telling
kid is
you?
gonna be
Nuke,
Crawford for Halloween.
oh,
Hickey,
he
why
gonna be
Nuke
the
telling you want to
Omaha
come after me
killer.
about
The
boots?
Omaha killer.
Hickey,
All right,
why did
hold
Nuke
on.
tell me
First,
you wanted to come at me about boots though? What's up with that?
hold on. We got Hit Kid and Brim. Right before I get to you, Hit, I got a little smoke for somebody on the panel. Now, this is
Oh
my
boy.
favorite guy. Is Steel Mills. Steel Mills. First off, what do you think? And I want you to be consistent still, because I don't know if you know this, but I listen to I listen to every Steel Mill video. Even if I don't comment, every video that Steel Mills drop, I listen to it.
Oh.
I love it. And I'm gonna tell you, I told you it's
Feelings
my favorite
mutual.
boxing channel. I would listen to every video Brim put out too much glazing. So I listen to everything that Steel Mills drop, and I take it all. I take everything he says to heart because I respect Steel.
He takes every
And even if we
inch.
disagree, and then he was kind of rough on Boots in one way. He was very fair, but in one way, he's saying he expecting this. I believe he said go to the decision. And I
No,
want to know if
I
your
didn't say that.
thoughts and feelings about Boots has changed, Mills. Go ahead, Mills.
I didn't say I didn't think he was gonna go to the decision. I said I thought he was gonna waver a little bit, and I was wrong as two left feet. I had no doubt that he was gonna win the fight. I'm always partial to the dude that's acclimated to the division. So to me, it's not an uncommon thing for somebody to jump up and go through the motions with somebody and be a little bit gun shy. Like, yo, this dude is punching a little harder than the cats that I came from the division, from the cats in the division that I just came from. He's sturdier, so my shots may not be stinging him as much as I was stinging on the other cats, man. So I'm always partial to the dudes. I'm partial to the cats already in the division, man. I had no doubt that he was gonna win the fight, though. I just didn't think he'd win it in like a minute and some change, So hey, salute to Boots, but no, my energy ain't changed on him. It hasn't. Not over no fucking Lima. No. No.
If he beats Virgil Ortiz, that's gonna cement him.
Hold on. And a lot of people have switched their picks because I've been saying for a long time, I've been on my Brim stuff. When Brim been riding with Brian Norman, the difference with me and Brim is he riding with Norman and he oiling him down before the fight. I'm not. I'm showing Boots respect. Very different approaches to this.
Women, they can all get it.
I show Boots. I show Boots respect.
This is the entertainment point right now. There's nothing factual based on it. Just letting everybody know this ain't factually based.
Break down salty, man. He's salty.
Hold on. So my only thing is, I know Boots hasn't proven everything, but at least do you see that?
How the fuck you know he improved? Hold up, shut the hell up, Nook. I know that he improved. How the fuck you know he improved? If he's fighting a Campbell soup can, if he's fighting a Campbell soup can, how do you know he improved?
I didn't want to say that, but I agree with Brim.
The fuck?
Hold on. So first off, a lot of people switched their pick and said, Nuke, you right. I'm fucking with Boots heavy over this Ortiz thing. I still think it's a 50-50.
Before this bullshit.
I get it, Brim. I'm just saying a lot of people didn't. I still think it's a 50-50.
If this fight, it made them change it, all their opinions is invalid. How about that?
Hold on. Only thing I'm going to say is I've always thought it's a 50-50 fight because I think both of these guys are tremendous in their own ways. Some people say Virgil watches it. Some say Boots watches him. I don't think it's a wash. I think it's a competitive fight both ways. Mills, have you changed stance on this fight? The Virgil Boots fight, should we get that next? Have you changed stance?
No, I think it's a 50-50 fight, but I'm going with Virgil. That's just fact.
Oh, that's a
I gotta disagree right there.
I want a little analysis here. What makes you say that, Mills?
I think Boots is a little bit more technically proficient than Virgil, yeah, but he ain't been pushed. He ain't been through no smoke. You don't forge a fucking a sword in the water, dog. You got to go through certain fires, get them, to get your deficiencies highlighted, bro. Virgil has been through the fight. He's had to push himself. He's had to make adjustments.
Against who?
And only two guys
against Jorge Bohachuk, against Israel Madrimal, against Velasquez at 147 pounds.
Okay.
His resume, as far as names on paper, it's better than Boots. Boots just has the more decorated resume, being lineal.
But I don't know, man. Boots is better than Madrimov.
I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure about that.
I think so.
I'm not. That's not. I mean, like Brim said, that ain't the point. But I'm not so
sure. The point is, he fought higher competition.
Exactly. We gotta see. Y'all gotta stop preordaining these dudes before they've earned the title, dog. Like,
Virgil got the experience.
He got. But the thing is, people keep acting like Virgil was this technically deficient fighter. Virgil was a good fighter. Virgil, he's effective with his pressure. He's not just coming straight down the line. Virgil moves his upper body as well. Virgil counterpunches as well. The dude is a good fighter. He's a good fight. I don't know what Brim is talking about. Like he about to go in here and just
don't say you don't know what Brim's talking about. Just because I said it ain't a 50.
Virgil Boots is a 50-50 fight.
It's not.
It's not 50-50.
It's not.
Someone else is a clone.
60-40.
No, 55-45.
60-40.
That's the same as a 50-50.
And hold on.
Somebody has an advantage.
One second. People called me a hater a few minutes ago. Only thing I want to say is when Mills said, these guys still is forged in fire by going through the fire, going through the gauntlet, stepping up, taking on challenges. Couldn't you say the same thing for David Benavidez when somebody picks him to beat Dimitri Bivol? Because this man ain't touched no fire.
Bro, we ain't talking about David Benavidez. You're trying to pick the conversation.
Hold on a second.
Has David Benavidez touched?
Plenty.
The answer is how many times he was down.
Hold on a second. He's had plenty of fights that prove he's got the skills to beat Bivol. He just doesn't have
against who?
Mills got up from his seat. He got up from his seat.
This is brought to you by Brim Job Promotions.
No, that's not what's brought to you.
Brim looks like a triple X Adrian Broner, bro.
So hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on.
Let Ashley ask this real quick. Go ahead.
Since y'all have that the aha I got you moment, answer this question. Being that the king at the moment at 168 was was Canelo, who else besides Canelo that David Benavidez should have beat the fuck up that would have made him the man to prove that he could beat Bivol?
You just said 2 minutes ago he could have fought Beterbiev. What are you talking
No,
about?
I know. I said when
You
he was
just
at
said 2 minutes ago he
168.
could have had the fight.
No.
You
Y'all
just
talking about
am
when
I
he was at
lying, Mills?
175.
He just said
I'm
2
talking
minutes
about
ago
when he was
he
head
could
to
have fought
tail.
Beterbiev
When he
before
was,
he
let me
started
give you
to
answer the
prove his
question, man.
point.
See,
You
y'all
just
always
said that.
you're always trying to dance off the fucking. No, you're gonna answer the question. Like I
just
said,
answered it.
he was at
Yo, Nuke, thanks
168.
for having me, man.
He
I
was
just
Wait.
gotta
at
bust some
He could have
heat real
fought
quick.
Zurdo. He could have fought Smith.
He was campaigning. He was campaigning at 168 at the time. Smith was at
He could have fought
175.
Zurdo,
Smith was
Smith.
at 75. Zurdo was in cruiserweight. We talking about
Wait,
when he was at.
He had
They were
no
both
match.
champions, dog. At
Listen,
68.
man. Listen. Hold
I
up.
wanted cruiserweight at that time.
If y'all gonna let me talk, or y'all gonna talk over?
Come on,
You're
man.
going to let me talk to her at the weight.
Before Turkey bought his motherfucking ass in the game and started throwing his money around, people wasn't bouncing around all these different weights like that besides Canelo. So the point I'm trying to make is this, man. Either you're gonna
right there.
y'all know what it is, man.
Come on, man.
Y'all just be making a person
I
go around.
have a problem. Listen,
What kind of problem?
I don't want to.
Because
I don't
besides
want to
Canelo,
talk. Listen.
besides
I don't
Canelo,
want to talk
when
Benavidez.
hold up, man, hit. Besides Canelo at the time at 168, who was the beast behind Canelo that he should have beat up? That would have been like, okay, he could beat them.
Callum Smith. Callum Smith was the guy.
Callum Smith was at 175. What is you talking about?
Smith was at 175. Smith was at 175.
So besides Canelo,
hold on one second, Mills.
So hold on. So he should have bounced up to
If you want to answer this
175.
one real quick,
Hold on. So
Mills.
he should have went up to 175.
Let Mills respond to it real quick. Go ahead, Mills.
I just don't want to like, bro.
I don't want to get involved with Benavidez until next month. Let's do
We
that.
have to
Let's
talk
not
about.
do that. Let's do that next month.
And hold on. We'll get back to this. We'll get back to this.
Name from 168 because y'all jumping all the way up to 175. Y'all talking about cruiserweight.
Relevant times next month.
Hold on 1 second. Let me
couldn't
get
hear
this
nothing
smoke
y'all
off.
said.
Hold on, let me get this smoke off real quick. Hit Kid had a little smoke for Brim Norman Jr.
Well, he's wasting his time. Listen. My name is.
I have smoke for Brim Norman Jr. here.
Yes,
stop calling me Norman.
It's Mrs. Norman Jr.
That's my guy, but my name is Unbiased Brim. Don't call me Norman. I'm gonna slap y'all through the screen. Fuck wrong with
No,
y'all.
it's Mrs. Brim Norman Jr.
Let me tell you why.
You would say something corny, you little pug.
Let me tell you why I have smoke for Brim.
Love you, Brim.
Round 501. 501 pounds.
Brim was the guy out of all of us. No. Brim was the guy out of all of us who said that boots won't look too impressive.
That's not what I said, Goofy.
You did on this live. Get
up. Wait. Go pull it up. Go pull it up. Go pull it up. Go pull it up.
Let me get to my main point.
Go pull it up.
Saying, no, even if Boots wins, he ain't going to call out all the top division guys. He's not going to call. He did that straight after the fight.
Oh, so let's get excited because he called them out. Yay.
Hold on 1 second. I hate to interrupt you cooking.
Don't cream on yourself.
I hate to interrupt you cooking, but I gotta say this. I don't give a fuck what Mills say. He even called out Baccarat. He's willing to fight Baccarat.
That shit was hilarious. When he said Baccarat, I was cracking up.
Baccarat.
Sound good. It sound good.
But guess what? Guess who's free though right now? Baccarat is free right now.
Fight him in January.
He was hot in here right here, man. Look hot.
He responded too. He responded on Twitter. He said, "I'm
who's fighting in January, Hit Kid?"
That Boots fight in January against him. It can be cleared to fight in January. Fight Baccarat.
Listen. Turkey gonna come with the bag. So who is it gonna be?
It's gonna be Virgil, man. They lining up.
I don't believe it's Virgil. It's not Virgil. Virgil is not next. Listen, Virgil is not next, dog. It's not next.
Come on,
I wouldn't mind if it was next.
I don't think Virgil's gonna take that fight.
No.
I don't think it ain't about Virgil. It's about Oscar and fucking Rick Merrigan.
Here's the other thing, though. Brim said that Boots ducks all the dangerous fights. And, remember when Norman Jr. priced himself out the fight?
Bro, I don't want to hear this price out bullshit. I don't want to hear this price out bullshit. You know I don't want to hear this. It's not a body bag. When the first offer was a $750K and they offered Broncos some $1.8 million from fucking jump, and they didn't even pay them no mind. Don't come at me with this bullshit, hit kid. You're making me look at my ass itch with this bullshit. It's all bullshit. That's all propaganda-based bullshit. I know what happened behind the scenes. Fuck what you talking about.
To my homies. Shout out to my homies from Nebraska. That's an Omaha body right there.
No, it's not.
That's an
hold
Omaha
on,
body
shit.
right
IBFP,
there.
man.
You're full of shit. You just saying
Hold
that
on.
because you want to get me riled up. All y'all
Here's the other
fugazi.
thing.
Brim
I
is
know what
rusty right
happened
now.
behind the scenes
Nuke,
with kids.
Nuke,
You
Nuke,
can
Nuke,
boot
Brim is
that what
rusty.
you talking about.
Nuke. Here's the other killer though. Boots is now fighting guys more dangerous than Brian Norman Jr.
Body bag.
Yeah,
He's fighting guys more dangerous. Who's more dangerous?
He fought
Who's more
Elyse. He fought Elyse.
Who's a better fight,
Virgil.
Lima or Haney? Which fight is
gonna
better,
be
Lima or
Virgil.
Haney? Which one's
Haney's a
a,
better
It's gonna be Virgil.
which one is a better fight? What is a more
Fight is
established fight?
Virgil.
If you look at the resume, we say if I fight Lima or I fight Haney, which one does better for your resume?
Well, at the moment,
Definitely Haney.
Which one, hit kid? So you can shut the fuck up after you answer.
it'd be Haney, but let me ask you this.
It's Haney, dick face. Fuck out of here.
So angry.
Brim is rusty, man. You should have taken that vacation.
Brim
Well,
Norman
here's,
Jr.
the, here's, the, here's the thing what just annoys me about Brim though.
You want to compare Lima to Haney? That's so stupid. Yeah, I can't believe you did that shit. You should bury your head in the fucking
You
sand.
know what? Give Boots any credit. And by the way, I'm picking Virgil to beat Boots.
I'm picking Boots to beat Virgil.
I'm picking Boots to beat Virgil.
Do you know why I pick Boots to beat Virgil?
Boots will beat Virgil.
Because Virgil can't hurt Boots. Virgil ain't gonna be able to hurt Boots, dog. That's why Boots is gonna beat him.
No, Boots is gonna outbox Virgil.
Virgil ain't gonna be able to hurt Boots. Watch my words. Virgil will not be able to hurt Boots.
Hold on. Wait a minute, Brim. What do you mean by that, Brim? You saying he can or
He won't be able to hurt Boots. He might get respect and pepper, but he ain't gonna be able to hurt Boots. That means he ain't gonna be able to stop Boots in his track. Boots is gonna be able to get his work off.
No, Boots is pretty big.
Virgil hurt Masvidal.
Boots gonna get his work off on
I got
Virgil.
Boots.
Hold on. Wait, what did you say real quick, Mill? Say it again.
I said Virgil hurt not background, but Boachuk and he hurt Madrimov, dog. I don't know what
He hurt him. Did they hit the canvas? Did they hit the canvas at any point? Did he stop them at any point, or did they go 12 rounds? Has he stopped anybody
pretty big though?
Hold on.
Now you tell me what reputable fighter has Boots hurt and beat up and stopped. What reputable fighter has Boots done?
I didn't say nothing about him knocking out Virgil. I didn't say anything about him knocking out Virgil
Hold
though.
on, one second, Brim. Hold on, 1 second, Brim. We got an intermission. Shout out to my brother Keith Sweat when he said nobody. He didn't knock out and hurt nobody. Brim. Nobody.
Who did Virgil hurt at 154? Nobody.
I just told you.
Who did he knock out? Who did he knock out at 154? Who did he drop at 154?
Brim says Boots is a fraud. Yeah,
I didn't say he was a fraud. No. I'm not gonna let you lie on my name, dog. I'm not gonna let you. I said he was the eye test champion of the fucking world. That's what I said.
Boots is gonna
everybody's overrating him before he accomplishes it. Doesn't mean he can't accomplish it. I think he's a really good fighter, but he got to prove that he's great by fighting his contemporaries. It's not the same thing. I got hit, kid.
Bullshit.
Listen, no, it's not.
Hold on, Brim. You trying to go both ways like Ashley?
I'm not going both ways. You do.
That's what I mean, Brim.
Don't play with me, Holmes. Don't play with me.
Hold on, Brim. 1 minute you say he the eye test champion.
Yeah, he is. He currently is the eye test champion of the world.
You want to meet ride him to a Virgil victory?
I'm not meat riding, bro. I'm not
men, women, they can all get it.
I need the floor for 1 minute. I need the floor for 1 minute because I got to clarify for you idiots, okay? Because right now, Nuke, you being an idiot. Right now, hey kid, you're being an idiot.
I'm with you, Brim. I'm with you.
It stands right now. Boots is the eye test champion of the world because everybody is saying he's the greatest and he's this phenomenal when he has no contemporary, even no one close to his level that he's fought. That's why he's the eye test champion of the world. But does that mean he's not a good fighter? Fuck no. I think he's a really good fighter. Is he great? The jury is still out. I want to see those fights and they're coming, dog. So I'm cool. I'm not even tripping. We gonna get a chance to find out if Boots is great or not. You got Bakram, you got Virgil. We don't got Fedor because we know he's Fedor and the PBC captain. Yeah, but he ain't gonna fight.
He broke his hand.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna fight. Bro, that fight is gonna be on Pacquiao in January. Fedora's fighting Thurman as an undercard on the Pacquiao and whoever the fuck he fights.
Raleigh.
Yeah.
Raleigh.
I want to ask you this, right? I want to ask you this, man. Do you think if Virgil Ortiz fought Karen Chukatsian, would Karen had that dude doing Michael Jackson spins because he was whipping uppercut so bad in the middle of the
Virgil
ring?
knocked him out.
Oh,
I don't know if Virgil can knock out Karen
Oh,
because we ain't seen Karen knocked out by nobody. It sounds good, hit kid, but that's a theory. But
Yeah, he knocked out
again,
Karen.
I'm not
I
sitting
gotta
up here.
back up
But
Brim
I'm
on
gonna
this
be
one.
honest with you, Mills. I'm not sitting up here thinking about what would he do with Karen. I don't give a fuck what he do with Karen. I give a fuck what he do against Boots. That's who I'm worried about. I want to see what he do with his Boots. But first of all, he got Lubin work to handle first. He got to handle that Lubin work and handle it effectively, and then we go to the next step.
Boots will outbox
I
Virgil
think Boots is
Ortiz.
going to outbox
Wait,
Virgil Ortiz.
Mills.
Exactly. I think
I'm
Virgil will
saying-
lay some good shots, but I don't think he's going to be able to hurt
He has the
Boots.
better skills.
Let
Mills.
me go around. Hold on. Let me go around real quick because
Damn.
hold on. Let me go around real quick because Fight Sports had a question for Mills. So Fight, you go first. Ashy, you go next. Round 105, you right after that. Go ahead, Fight.
Well, it wasn't a question. I was just saying I got to back up Brim on this one. I don't think Virgil would have
me too.
definitely knocked out Chukadzian because Chukadzian has shown that he can survive, and Virgil isn't exactly hitting super hard at 154. So I don't think he would have stopped Chukadzian. Chukadzian just went in there to survive. So I don't think that's really a knock on Boots too much.
But he would have.
The Lima fight did. Go
My
ahead.
fault. Go ahead.
The Lima fight didn't prove anything because Lima was just a can. But if Boots has got his confidence and he can perform like he did against Danny Onus, then he'll be at his best, and we'll see who's better, him or Ortiz. It is close.
Well, I'm like this, man. Boots fought Karen at welterweight, and Virgil has a 100% KO ratio at welterweight. He didn't stop knocking motherfuckers out until he jumped up. So I have no doubt in my mind he would have outlined Karen and Chalk at they fought.
Bro, who cares, Mills? Mills, you
Ain't
make
no
a
who
point. You
cares.
don't
Ain't no
mean
who
shit.
cares.
Shut up.
They don't mean shit right now, Mills. I'm sorry, but this point you're trying to make
Let
don't
him
mean
finish,
shit,
Brim.
dog.
I
It
just
don't
let him
mean
finish,
shit,
Brim.
dog.
Ain't no
It don't
Brim,
mean
just
shit,
let him
dog.
finish.
It speaks to
Brim,
my
I got
point.
you. Just let him finish real quick, Brim. He's rolling.
It speaks to my point. Everybody keep amping up Boots, and you said it yourself. He's the eye test champion. You right on that. All I'm saying is this, man. Let him go out there and prove that shit. You got to go through the fire, dog. You got to, and he ain't been pushed yet. He ain't been in the position where he has to make adjustments on the fly. Virgil has. That is telling. Amir Imam.
Virgil.
Do you remember? I know for a fact, Brim, you remember Amir Imam, the young master. Everybody was calling him the young master. Who did he lose to? Because it wasn't no luscious type style and multifaceted type of fighters that he lost to. Granados and Ramirez went in there and spanked on that nigga. So nah, man, I ain't nah, bro. No.
Can I get in on this one?
Go ahead, Ashley.
Go ahead.
I feel this is just my
I feel
opinion.
David Benavidez is going to win.
I feel we looking at it through the lens of the last weight class that we seen Boots at and where he's fighting at. And like Brim said, y'all call him the eye test champion. And I feel the reason for that is from the performance that he showed against Lima. I feel that he looked strong. I believe Boots should have been with the 154. He looked stronger. And he looked more crisp as far as it to me, just from my eyes when I was looking at the
minute
fight.
and 40 seconds versus the can, bro.
Listen, man, I understand he's a
Don't
can, but
overanalyze this shit.
he still was
point.
moving up to a different weight class, and he steamrolled this dude who was comfortable at 154. So the point that shows me that 154 Boots should have been moved up to 154.
I'm comfortable at 200. Don't mean he won't still knock me out.
I feel that, like I said, just my opinion. I feel you're going to start seeing the best of Boots because Boots is going to be stronger in this weight class.
But I want to see.
And I believe a lot of his performances came from being weight drained.
But Ashley, this is
needed to
the only
be
problem that I have. You said
best.
we're gonna see the best of him, great. But everybody already proclaiming that this happened. They acting like it already happened. That's the problem I have.
Listen, man, that's just fans' point of view. Just like I said, by me looking at that fight, if you look at Boots' last fights, he didn't look that strong like he did. He steamrolled that dude, man. Like you say, he a can. But Boots fought cans at his last weight class. So what's the difference?
Most of his career is cans.
Okay, then. But
Stanley Anderson a can.
But he wasn't steamrolling a lot of cans. He wasn't steamrolling a lot of cans in seconds, man. He wasn't putting out people in first rounds.
Okay, well, if you want to give him extra credit, Ashley,
listen, I'm not giving him credit for what I'm saying is I feel that showed that he belonged in that 154 range.
But
And
I
I
knew
feel
he
he would
belonged.
be
I didn't need to see that to know he would belong at 154,
okay then.
dog.
So the point I'm trying to make is going from his performance, even though it was against a can that he took out in the first round.
Did you
I'm pretty
need
sure
that
he wasn't
performance to know he would be okay at 154?
and that's
Did you
cool,
need
but
that?
I'm pretty
Did
sure
you
he
answer
wasn't.
the question? Did you need that Lima Beans performance to know he would be good at 154?
Hold on.
No, I didn't need. Let me
Hold
answer
on.
that.
I gotta say this because this just made my day.
Let me
You
answer
know,
that.
look,
I didn't need.
hold on.
This is
One
cute.
second.
This is cute
Can
coming
I,
from this
hold on, 1
motherfucker here.
second.
Don't defend Tank. Don't come over here,
One
J.O. Don't
second.
defend Tank on another
Hold on,
video,
Brim. Can I just
Make
speak? Hold on. I
54
just
Tank
want the floor
video.
for 1
Fuck out of
second,
here.
Brim.
Shut up.
All right, look. I just want to say a long time ago, my mom told me when I was a kid, she said, son, the best things in life are free. And I really do believe that. Sometimes you can get joy from the smallest, simplest things that are free. My brother from another mother, Knockout Boxing, 86 TV, shout out to you. And he's an absolute real one. This man is the truth. He ain't never told a lie.
Yeah,
He
don't lie now.
No, let me speak right there. He came on here and said, don't mind Brim. He just hated him because Brian Norman Jr. ducked Jerron Boots Ennis. It's that Norman bias coming through. That's my brother right there.
Norman Bias, and I'm saying Boots beats Virgil, but it's Norman Bias coming out. But I swear I hear the most bullshit all the time. Y'all always run to these little funny ass points to make comedy instead of sticking to the facts of what I'm saying. Y'all
It is
make
the
it all
facts,
cute
because
and all
you're
funny and shit and goofy ass motherfuckers. At the end of the day, Boots, I think, is a really good fighter. But y'all saying he's great already. I think
Nobody
he
who
can
said he's
be.
great
ain't
on the
no
I
panel.
didn't say that.
The way
None of us
people,
said he's great.
I didn't say you. I'm talking about masses, goofy motherfucker. I'm talking about. Listen, the masses have crowned Boots is the best in the planet, and that's why I say he's the high champion in the world.
Oh, here
But
we go.
can he be great? Absolutely. Does he have the skills to be great? Yes. Do I think he beats Virgil? Yes. So how am I hating if I think Boots is good? I just need him to
I got
prove it,
Virgil.
dog,
Hey,
and stop
got
biting
Virgil.
cans.
I got Virgil.
Nah, I gotta go with
Hold on,
Brim
everybody.
here.
Hold on. Let our guests get the floor.
The
Go ahead,
fuck?
Knockout.
Hey, Brim, you know who else think Boots is the truth? You know who else really believe Boots is the truth?
Norman Jr.
Brian Norman Jr. Because that nigga didn't want that
Hey, knockout. I know a lot more about the situation than y'all do. Y'all only know about what was given to y'all. It's not a body bag. Y'all only know about the propaganda. Y'all don't know the factuals and y'all don't care. So why the
Brim,
fuck
he
we
should have
talking
took
about
that.
that?
He should have took that offer, dog.
Bro,
Cut
you
it
don't
out,
understand. You
Norman.
don't even understand. You talking about should have took this offer and all this bullshit. At the end of the day, they were still at the table when Eddie Hearn had to walk away because he didn't do what he was supposed to do.
Fam, he should have took
It
that
doesn't.
offer,
It doesn't
dog.
matter. That's old and done with. If he had took it, the fight would have been canceled anyway because he had to have surgery.
Listen,
So
man,
none
you
of this
worrying
shit even
about
matters.
Boots.
This is a move forward.
Listen,
Let's focus on the
Brim.
now, my G.
Let Knockout get his point in because he don't got a lot of time. Go ahead, Knockout.
I
I don't care.
This is for the whole panel. Then y'all can just cook on this when I get done. Can anybody else? Because maybe I'm a casual. People say I don't know shit about boxing. So maybe I'm a casual. Maybe y'all can help me. Maybe the chat can help me. I just got one question for everybody. Can you name another time in the history of boxing that somebody turned down a unification fight to make a voluntary title defense on the undercard of a woman's boxing?
Perspective don't matter. Are y'all forgetting? Are y'all see the thing is the reason why this don't the reason why this the reason you want to know why this is cap and why this is nonsense because that's propaganda based. Everybody
Because
forget
Brim
that
says
T.O.
it
was the fight that was on the table first, and T.O. actually dug Norman when that fight was on the table before there was ever a Boots in this fight. And then when Boots came to the table, everybody forgetting that when the public knew about the fight was already dead. I knew shit that none of y'all knew about. That's why when he's talking about don't matter to me, bro. You only get 4 days to negotiate this, and at the end of the day, Normans didn't even know that they only had 4 days to negotiate.
That sounds like an excuse, Brim.
Eddie Hearn dropped the ball because he never talked to Karen. Karen filed paperwork. He never paid the 20K to get the extension to continue to negotiate, and he had to walk away from the table because the IBF belt would have been gone from Boots. That's why I don't care about none of that shit y'all talking about. All that public shit that happened, all that was all moot because the fight was dead on the 18th because he didn't do what he was supposed to do by the 20th of August. That's why everything that y'all talk about is all propaganda based. I know actually what happened. None of that shit matters, dog. Let's talk about now.
Listen, man.
Stop talking about the past.
Hold on, 1 second. Before I go to 105, Hold on,
Hold
before I
on,
go to
hold
105,
on,
I gotta let hold on one second, actually. I gotta let 105 get his comments, and I come back to you and Mills and Hit. But the only thing I'll say is Brim did make a very good point. He knows things about the Norman camp, like what color
No,
Brian
not about the
Norman's
Norman camp,
underwear
about the
is,
whole fight
and all of these
situation.
things. I get you
It
know
ain't about the
inside
Norman camp. That was
information
about the whole
about,
fight
you know,
situation. I'm not
I
gonna
get
let
it,
you
Brim.
fucking
I
twist
get it,
my
Brim.
shit and making some bullshit.
God damn, Brim.
No, I'm on some bullshit today. I'm not letting you do some bullshit,
No,
Luke. I'm not
I'm
gonna
with you, bro. I'm
allow
with you,
that
Brim.
shit. I'm
Look,
an
Norman's gonna
asshole
beat
today.
Haney. He is gonna beat Haney's
listen,
ass.
man. Listen,
Hold
this
Hey,
is all
listen,
I'm gonna
I
say.
hope so.
on.
But respect to Devin
I
Haney,
just
though.
want to make this one point. I just want to make this one point. On this show, I've seen a lot of body bags. I've seen a lot. I don't know. And this was one body. This is a historic body. This body bag is going to the Hall of Fame. A knockout cooked the shit out of you, bro. I thought he at least liked you, Brim.
You
That
kidding
kind of
me?
ass
Are you
whooping was,
kidding me?
that was
Are you fucking
unconscionable.
kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is the same guy that argued with me that they didn't have a fight day order. I'm like, yo, Karen put in paperwork on the 18th of August when it wasn't July the 31st. It wasn't just, bro.
Listen, man.
It's already documented. You up here talking about somebody giving me a body bag that didn't even know what happened. It was documented.
This
Fuck
is
out of here, Nuke. Spare me
this
the
is all
bullshit.
this is all we
Brim
know.
knows what kind of underwear Norman Jr. is gonna wear.
If I don't know anything,
Only a fat fuck would talk about stupid shit like that.
listen, man. If I don't know
This guy over
anything,
here.
if I don't
Be
know
quiet,
anything,
round
I know this.
501.
If I don't know anything, I know this on this show.
Men,
In
women, they can all
November,
get it, Brim.
if
Shut
Mr.
up.
Norman,
Go
if Mr.
ahead, Ashley.
Norman
Go
go in
ahead,
that
Ashley.
ring, if Mr. Norman go in that ring and get knocked out by Devin
Oh
Devin, the
He is
doggy
not.
style.
He's not gonna.
Had a dick, she'd be
Ain't
your
not gonna
uncle.
beat
Doggy
anyone,
style,
though.
Haney
If
man.
your
He's
aunt
not.
had a
He's
dick,
not gonna
she'd
do
be your
shit.
uncle.
Bro.
Don't be giving me those bullshit hypotheticals. If he gets knocked out by
Listen,
Haney,
man. Listen,
if your
listen,
auntie had a dick, she'd be your
listen.
uncle,
I
dog.
didn't say nothing about knockout. I said if he lose. If he
Hold on,
lose
let
to a
Ashley
dude,
finish it.
listen,
Go
man,
ahead,
if he
Ashley.
lose
Go
to
ahead,
a
Ashley.
guy, if he lose to a guy who got knocked down and was in doggy style while he was down on his fucking chest,
Damn.
Like,
you're
why
gonna
you
look
gotta
real bad
disrespect
in
him?
here.
Why you gotta disrespect Devin
Hold on,
Haney?
I
let
mean,
him
did it
finish.
happen? Yes
Let
or
him
no?
finish, Brim. Let him finish. Go
Did
ahead,
it
Ashley.
happen? Listen, man. Last time I know, Haney was in doggy style. Am I lying? Panel pause. Right? You know,
Hell
He's
no.
speaking facts.
nothing.
He's speaking
He
facts.
was in doggy
Shut
style.
up,
So the
man.
point I'm trying to make is this: if your guy, Mr. Norman, lose to a dude who had his ass toot up in the air in a boxing match, you're gonna
Oh
look
my
real
God.
bad on this show. You're gonna have more
Oh,
than your forehead to
Bro,
rub
if
on
he
with.
lose, I'll be here. But guess what? I'm 98.8% confident. I'm not too worried about the result
Listen,
of this fight.
a lot of people, a
99.1,
lot of
Brim.
people was confident in the last fight that happened.
Well, I'm
But we
sorry,
all
say
know
that
the
again.
outcome of that. So listen, don't
Wait,
count
say
the
what you
chickens
just
before
say?
they
What
hatch.
bullshit you just say?
Don't count your chickens before they hatch. That's all I'm
I'm
gonna say.
not counting anything, bro. You gotta
Okay,
fight
yeah,
your fight.
you
I'm
said
not the
you're
person
90.
fighting. As
It's
long as Brian
boxing,
Norman Jr.
Ashley.
ain't
It
giving
is
dick, it don't
boxing.
fuck
Let me
it
It
don't matter what I
happens.
say.
It's
What the
listen,
fuck
man.
wrong with y'all?
It's not boxing when he gave off that percentage to a
It's
dude who
boxing,
gave.
dude. Will you be here when Benavidez gets his ass kicked by fucking Yard?
Benavidez is beating
Listen,
yards. Be quiet, round
listen.
501.
If listen,
oh
if
shit.
Benavidez lose the Yard, at least Yard wasn't when Beterbiev did knock him out, and when Kovalev, no, at least he wasn't in doggy style with his ass toot up in the fucking
Okay,
air.
listen.
Okay, that is true. I'll give
You
that to you.
trying to use that as your
Okay.
crutch for argument? That shit weak, Ashy. Your
How
shit, you
is
got
that
Ashy
weak?
kneecaps
Listen,
right
did
now.
it
Fuck
happen?
out of here.
Yes or no, man? Was the man in doggy
Who
style?
gives
Yes or
a fuck, man? You want
yeah, I
doing
want you
goofy
to answer
shit,
that
bro.
because
You
you
doing
are.
goofy shit right now, Ashy.
Listen,
You
man,
being goofy,
listen. I
dog.
understand, Mr. Norman. I
I'm
understand.
not Mr. Norman. My name is Stephen Brimley,
No,
though.
you're not Brim no more. Your name is Norman. I'm
You
gonna
got
start
me
calling you
fucked
Norman.
up. You got me fucked up.
Yeah,
Y'all got me
might
It's
do.
fucked up.
Mrs. Norman
I
Jr.
just
Get
might
it
do.
right.
I
Listen, shut
just
up,
might do.
501.
I just
I'm
might do
tired of
have
you
you
in your
fucked up.
mouth,
I
fat
just
boy.
might do have you
I
fucked up.
love
But
you,
you're gonna be
Brim.
Norman today.
No,
You're not gonna be Norman tomorrow. But today you're Norman.
whatever.
But by the way, can I just make this very clear? I think the bookmakers are making Yard way too far of an outsider. I can get Yard at 13-2, so £2 on to win 13. I'm gonna put a tenner on that. I could win 130 quid on an
I mean,
outsider.
Benavidez is winning by decision.
Hold
He's
on
not.
now. Is that,
there's
hold
a
on,
reason
wait a
why
minute.
the
I got a
odds are that
question for
high,
the
because
panel.
every time Anthony Yard is in a championship fight, he loses. That's why. That's why
Hold on.
I think what the odds
I
are.
got a question for the panel on this one. Is that fucked up? Like, it's disrespectful to Anthony Yard, but I mean, is anybody really giving Anthony Yard a legitimate chance
No,
to beat David
A
Benavidez?
puncher's chance.
Benavidez is gonna win by decision. That's what I have him winning.
A
Mills.
puncher's
Hold on,
chance.
Mills.
Me.
Why does Anthony Yard have a legitimate chance to beat David Benavidez? What
Let's
are you
take my
seeing?
case.
I've already said it, man. He's a slightly better counterpuncher than David Benavidez, and he's going to give David Benavidez is going to give him a multitude.
Besides the fights he got knocked the fuck out in, what fight shows that he's a better counterpuncher than David Benavidez?
You gotta kill the
finish this part real quick, Ash.
Let him
finish this one. Go ahead, Mills.
Benavidez is going to give this dude a multitude of counter opportunities, man. If he's durable enough to get through what it is that Anthony Yarde is going to put him in early on, he's going to win the fight. He's going to win the fight. But Anthony Yarde is about that much of a better counterpuncher than David Benavidez.
Like I said, besides the fights he got knocked the fuck out in, what fight tells you? What fight can you name that shows he's a better counterpuncher than David Benavidez?
Can I give you my reason?
He did pretty good against Lyndon Arthur.
You can after Steelman answer the question. Yes, you can.
Sergey Kovalev and Artur Beterbiev. He was countering.
He did pretty good with Lyndon Arthur when he came back to beat him.
Listen to the rules. I said besides the fight he got knocked the fuck out in, because just because it should be was a counterpuncher, he got knocked the fuck out.
Y'all be coming with this
so
bullshit.
Besides the knockouts,
I'm telling you in those two fights, he was countering.
That's the only two you can name. That's
Lyndon Arthur did pretty good.
So you only can name two fights, and he's a better
counterpuncher than David Mills.
Yo, Mills.
When he came back to win against Lyndon Arthur.
Bro,
that wasn't impressive.
That wasn't the only two fights.
No, it wasn't that impressive, but he did some good stuff in there.
He did the work in there. He countered effectively. What do you have to win the fight in order to show that you got a certain skill set?
Let me go.
Yeah, let me hear some he can't add to the bullshit with Mills on how Yarde has such a good experience.
So here's why Yarde has a chance against Benavidez. I am picking Benavidez by decision, but at 13
me too.
At 13-2, I am going to bet a tenner on that fight.
You're only taking it because the odds are great. You're not taking it because you're confident it's going to happen.
No. I think it's I do think it's a closer fight than everyone's saying, because I think Yarde has a legit chance, and here's why. Benavidez has to get Yarde's respect early in this fight. Otherwise, Yarde's going to try and walk through him. Benavidez is going to be able to punch Yarde a lot. I'm not denying that. But Yarde will see opportunities for counter punches. Look at the slugfest he had with Beterbiev before he got stopped. That is
Benavidez receives a lot of punishment.
David ain't gonna be able to hurt no Yarde, dog.
The only reason he lost to Kovalev is because he gassed himself out when trying to knock Kovalev the fuck out when he hurt him. That is fact. That is fact.
Yep, facts.
That was a young, inexperienced Anthony Yarde. He won't make that.
And now he's an old, experienced Yarde without less accuracy.
Yarde ain't that old. And also, the other thing which I'll keep on, I want to be impressed by Benavidez in this fight. The major thing which is the X factor in this fight is.
Let me go after you.
Hold up.
Actually, let me finish. The major X factor in this fight is if Benavidez can get Yarde's respect and hurt him. If he can't, this is a really close fight.
I don't think
a long fight. Let me ask Ashley something. Ashley, hold on.
Yeah.
So you've seen how Benavidez fights. Does he take a lot of punishment to dish out 2 or 3 shots?
No, he don't take a lot of punishment.
So
hold on, let me finish.
Just let me make my point before you answer with this stupid shit.
Let me finish, and then you can set me straight.
Ain't shit to finish, fam. You way off out of pocket with that answer.
You can't listen. So if he take punishment,
hold on.
Listen, man. Listen. Let me talk.
Okay,
then you can refute what I'm saying. You can name maybe 3 fights. And if you go back and watch every fight of David Benavidez, you can't name more than 3 fights where his face was fucked up in the fight. And the only fight you could say his face was really fucked up was the Vostok fight.
And Vostok wasn't punching that well.
I'm thinking Vostok also was a champion too. Vostok ain't no pushover now, because his only loss was to Beterbiev. And as y'all say, Beterbiev is the man. So
the reason why I'm saying, hold on,
cherry. Let's not talk like he was a fucking cherry.
No, I'm not saying, but let me tell you, let me say this. Every fighter, for me personally, that takes punishment like Benavidez does, start slowing down around age 28, 29. Shut the fuck up.
I want to know where all this punishment David Benavidez has been taking at.
He's taking it. It doesn't show because
I want to know where it's from.
Hold on. Brandon Rios, when he was young at 26, 27, was outlanding and taking punishment, and he looked
That's
clear.
not
And
the
then he hit
question.
28.
We
Hold
said
on.
name the
Hold
fights.
on.
Name the fights he took all the punishment.
He took punishment in Plant with Morrell, with
He took
Gosdick.
punishment with Plant. What? Plant
Yeah,
was
he
holding and
did.
running the whole
He
fight.
lost
What
those.
you
Yes, he did.
He lost a
Yes,
lot
he
of
did.
rounds.
Man,
Yes,
Put
he
round
did.
105
Go
backstage.
back and look at
That's the
Benavidez
car.
facing that fight at the end of that.
Let me just
fucking fight.
finish
What
it.
is you
Okay, let
talking
me finish. These aren't 160 pound fighters he's fighting. These are legitimate 168. No, not 168. 175, and some of them could even go up to fucking cruiserweight if they wanted. He
Same
is
thing for
taking
Benavidez. Benavidez supposed to be at cruiserweight.
that, and he's
what do you
not.
think?
And he should have
What you
knocked
think
out
he's not a
Gosdick.
natural 175? What you think Benavidez just moved up?
No.
Hold
on. I'm not saying that.
What is
He's taken, but he has taken punishment, dude. So at the time,
wait, hold on, everybody.
Let me finish.
Hold on 1 second. It's time for the random fact of the day. The random fact of the day is brought to us by Clavo. Clavo says, remember, Ashy Knuckles is the same dude who said Boo Boo Andre has better footwork than Benito Bivol.
Yep, and I'm also that dude that said,
Hold
Godzilla
on.
was going to win.
What
the
I'm
fucking
saying
fight.
is,
Yeah, I done said a lot
at
of shit
this
on here that
point,
came
at
true.
this
What are you
point,
talking about?
at this point, if he takes a lot of unnecessary punishment from Yard, it's not going to be good because Yard is a hard hitter.
Listen, man,
Gosdick wasn't.
You're gonna learn after this fight, and I'm gonna get y'all to admit it.
Why am I going to learn, dude? I'm saying that Benavidez is going to win by decision.
Listen, man, when Benavidez win this motherfucking fight like 9-4,
he's going to win by decision. I'm not
9-3.
9-4.
They fight like 9-3, 8-4, and he beat him up.
9-4.
Because I'm like, the only chance y'all got, if y'all don't get Benavidez out of there by round 5,
9-3.
the fucking fight's gonna be a beating. I'm just letting you know that right now. If he don't,
it's gonna be a good fight because they don't have much defense.
If he don't take the lead of the fight,
9-3, Ashy. It's 9-3.
If he don't take the lead of the fight by the 5th round and don't take David out, it's gonna be a beating. And I'm gonna come in here after the fight. I'm gonna, like I told you, it's levels to
I got a question for the panel, but before I give it, I just want to get these bills paid. My brother Jay says, "Where is Zelenoff?" Not sure.
What's your mom?
Y'all gonna see. I said I can't wait. I can't wait for the 40 seconds to get here.
The Gooch says, now you know why Norman ducked Boots, right brim job.
Here we go. Here we go.
No, lose it again. Hold on. JMA
No,
says,
David, I'm losing. Y'all just be lying so much. That's all it is. Y'all be
David,
lying.
Jay says David felt the extraction all the way from Kangaroo Land to where he is. Salute to you, my brother.
He all that, but listen, man, David's the only one right now taking the hardest fights in fucking boxing, man.
Against Yard. Against Yard.
Listen, who?
Hold on. We're gonna get to it. 1 second. Let me finish these bills. 1 second. 1 second. Bam Rodriguez versus Puma Martinez. Who you got hit?
Bam.
Not even
Bam.
a debate.
Bam.
Bam Rodriguez by murder.
It's Bam all day.
The best Mexican / American fighter, Mexican fighter in boxing.
From San Antonio.
The Gooch says Boots is a bad style matchup for Virgil Ortiz, especially at 154. I think Virgil has his better shot at beating him at 160. Do you agree with this, Mills? Is this a bad matchup for Virgil at 54? And does Virgil have a better chance against Boots at 60?
Historically, it is a bad style matchup, but that don't mean that he's gonna win with that style.
He's gonna win, Mills.
Stop playing. No, based on what?
He has better, dude. The same shit I said about Canelo having the better fucking resume than Crawford. And what did fucking Crawford do? He fucking outboxed and outpointed a fucking Canelo.
This ain't Canelo.
That was the thing, and that's what I'm gonna use. Virgil Ortiz, just like Canelo and Crawford. Virgil Ortiz fights like fucking Canelo, and Boots Ennis fights closely to Crawford.
Hold on, 105, 1 second. With all due respect, my brother, Boots Ennis is not Bud Crawford, and Virgil Ortiz is not Canelo Alvarez. Very different fighters.
They're similar. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna fucking. Virgil Ortiz has skills, a lot more skills. Oh my God, Bram, go suck my dick. Shut up.
No thanks. Don't invite me to your private parts and your gay
I know your fucking motto. Men, women, they can all get it.
We'll do that for you. I'm not here for this.
Give me a brim job. Shut up.
No,
I'm serious. Like, I don't know why.
Hold on, let me read this one. Carlos says, salute. I gotta say, Xander Zayas is a puppy, and this is coming from a Puerto Rican.
He gets beat by Boots. Boots murders that kid.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Boots murders
I
Sandro.
look, I got a hot take. But people might disagree. I think Boots beat Baccarat.
Oh, shit.
Let's find out. Let's
Oh,
find out.
I'm
Let's
not
find
giving you
out.
another one.
Nuke, let's find out next. Let's find out next, Nuke.
I don't agree with that. I don't
Let's
know.
find out next.
What about Boots
I
Crawford?
can't let Boots fight him
Let's
next.
find
Boots
out
got
next.
Virgil. No, Boots
No,
got
you sound
Virgil
scared. You
first.
sound scared, Nuke. You sound pussified.
No, he got Virgil next.
No, you ain't got Virgil. You got Baccarat ready right now. He ain't got a fight. Virgil got a fight to handle right now. Go make a fight with Baccarat. He ain't do nothing. He even break a sweat just now.
First off, y'all tried to sound tough when you like, oh, Baccarat responded. First off, Baccarat pump faking. He really don't want that Boots work. He only talking that shit because he know Boots just fight and he know Boots about to fight fucking Virgil. Baccarat is not going to want this when this is available. Trust me.
Hey, Brim, you lighting a candle for Norman Jr.?
I'm doing this for your chances of losing weight.
Oh my God.
I'm already losing weight, but thank you for the confidence, buddy.
No problem.
You know I love you, Brim. You know, all the jokes aside, you're a cool cat. You know, and I love you.
I'm not cool. I'm a hot cat. Fuck out of here.
Antonio Garcia says, Bias Brim probably at home right now, wrapped up in a Brian Norman blanket, watching his interviews like movie night. Damn.
Hey, no,
you
I
thought
do gotta
about
say,
that all by yourself. That's amazing.
I saw Mills in the Crawford float. I saw Mills in the Crawford float. Don't be denied.
Impossible.
I saw it
in the Crawford float.
By the way, this is a question. This is a question I want to ask Mills.
Hold on 1 second. Save it. I only got a couple more and then you got it. Pork Chop says, no Cowboys fan in the chat. Y'all got Panther problems. Body bag.
Fuck the Cowboys.
JMA says, Brimatello is a Brian Norman juicer. Facts. Edgar Moreno says, can I pay to kick someone off the panel? Hell yeah.
He wants to kick me off, I guarantee
and I'll
you.
get them the fuck up out of here. You already know.
I like this panel, man.
How much to get rid of Brim? How much to get rid of Brim?
And one baller says, Nuke, how your Eagles get killed by the Giants? Get the
Yo, the Eagles are struggling. The Eagles are struggling, bro.
Look in here. You know what?
What's going on with
you? Talk about that, man.
Look at Mills. He's taking care of Crawford Jr.'s son.
That's a low blow, bro. That's a low blow, bro.
What's wrong with your Eagles, bro?
I'm a Giants fan, Nuke, and y'all gotta come see us. Y'all gotta come see us the week after next.
Wait, Ashley.
Hold on, fuck that. Hold on. Ashley, we're gonna get that ass in 2 weeks.
Is Ashley a Chargers fan? Is Ashley a Chargers fan?
No, he's a Giants fan.
He just said he's a Giants fan.
Beat that ass in 2 weeks.
Well,
when you got a guy,
Jackson fucking Dart twice.
Listen, man, when you got
happening.
Listen, man, when you got a guy out there first name Jackson that be throwing darts, then you got to do like
This dude ain't beat us again.
Right now.
You say he did to your own linebacker, man. He made him fly, man. He made him feel like R. Kelly.
The last one. Zelenoff was an internet troll, self-proclaimed world champion. I was asking for solid.
Charlie. We know what that meant. It wasn't funny the first time. You had to explain that whack shit.
Yeah, I don't know where Solidus T is. Shout out to Solidus T, man.
Fuck that guy. Fuck the racist.
Back on the panel, Solidus. Everybody's
No, we don't.
Let me take the floor. So NFL-wise, I'm a Seahawks guy. We are very good this season, by the way. Be afraid.
A Seaman fan. Got it.
Seaman fan.
No, Seahawks, I said. You have to.
I know.
You guys. Cowboys are trash. Eagles look fraudulent. Giants have a future. That's what I'll say about the NFC East. I want to ask Mills something just about the live we did a day or two ago post the Boots fight.
Is that Crawford Jr.'s son?
Did Mills see how?
Someone with their head knocked off. That's what
I love you.
No. Let me be dead blunt on this. Did Mills see how whack Jigglypuff was being, saying that Crawford even looked a step behind post the Canelo fight? Even I was calling him out on it, and he did say this on the live. He did say Nuke was here.
Who said that?
Jigglypuff.
My brother Jigglypuff. Shout out to Jigglypuff.
Does he ever have any good takes?
That's what I mean.
He had a
Even I was
couple.
calling
He got
out.
some good takes.
I think he had a couple, but
No,
question.
no. Jigglypuff's a real dude, and you know what?
But he said
Jigglypuff can
Crawford
make
looked
people look
washed.
You
crazy.
can be a real person and have bad takes all the time,
Yeah,
Luke.
he
I don't know why
said-
you
No,
always,
just
you always
look at
say
Ashy.
you always say
Listen,
he's a
man,
real guy.
this
You
is
always
what
do
it
that.
is.
You always do that first, like
This
that makes
is
a
what it
difference.
is, man.
He was
I lost.
saying he
I
was
lost
saying that
faith.
Crawford looked washed and that he's confident Crawford will
Listen,
lose
I don't
his
take
next
no
fight
grown man
to either
serious who
Shiraz or
first
Janabek.
name start off jiggly. I
Hold on,
just
Ashley.
can't do
Hold on, Ashley. Before we get to you, okay, to address before we get into Jigglypuff, I just want to say what Clavo said real quick, because Clavo, shout out to
I do
Clavo. He
see
said,
that
I say
happening.
Boot exercises his WBA interim championship attempts to get full WBA status with Baru. I don't see the Virgil fight happening next. That is definitely a potential route.
I don't see it happening either.
Me knowing Boots, me knowing Boots as the guy that I see him in, the guy that's fearless, willing to take on everybody, not afraid of any smoke. I just
Luke,
don't see it.
calm
I think
down.
he's going after Virgil next.
Stop.
Hey, look,
Hey,
hey,
Clavo,
look,
No,
hey,
Luke,
Ashley,
That's all,
the way
hold on. That's
you was
Oscar's
talking,
last
I
golden
could have sworn you
cow,
were talking
dude.
about Felix Trinidad or something. The way you was wording that
I'll
shit.
be
Like,
honest.
Look,
Can I be honest? Can
this
I
is
be
the only thing
honest?
I can see a difference.
Can I
If
be
Virgil don't
honest?
take
I'll
it,
be highly disappointed.
then he's got to take that.
Clavo's route makes a lot more sense because let me put it to you like this.
duh.
Let me put it to you like this. Boots would beat the hell out of Baru. That's not even a question.
he will
Boots,
what?
Yep.
Boots is WBA champ. If Virgil gets past Lubin, then you do Virgil Fundora. Let's say in match, you get
Yeah,
Boots
get them
Fundora.
interim belts.
And then you
That's
get
the
and then
only
you get
thing.
and then you get a unification on the sun at the end of the year between Boots
Did you
and Virgil
Yeah.
next year.
Hey,
Man,
did you
listen, he's
did
not
you-
fighting
did-
Fedora. Why you even
did you-
mention your hit kid? Why did you mention Fedora versus fucking Ortiz? Why would you do that? Why would you do that when you have not had any indication?
Sorry on him.
his
Huh?
kid. Did,
And that's even proving
Virgil
my point more.
don't
He's
beat
had a
Virgil,
mandatory and
so he
haven't
has
even
to.
mentioned his name once. Are you again? I've been trying to tell y'all
Even if
goofy
you
asses.
see-
They had a behind the handshake
Now
and
he's
handshake
saying his
deal.
last
They
fight.
ain't
Do
he
you
they
think
ain't fight
do
each
you
other.
think Fundora beats
Hey, Clavo, get up here.
Do you think Virgil
Come
beats
debate.
yeah,
Fundora
Clavo,
beats
get up
Virgil?
here.
Yeah,
Hit
You're
kid.
wasting
Clavo.
oxygen. They
Hold
not
on,
fighting.
Clavo. Jump
Brent,
on the panel,
if they
Clavo.
fight, do you think Fundora beats Virgil?
Hold on,
No.
one second.
No.
Hold on, 1 second.
What the fuck?
I got Virgil beating for
Clavo.
He'll break his
Clavo.
hand punching fucking Virgil Ortiz. What the
Okay,
fuck?
calm down. I ain't gonna break it.
Clavo, get up here, man, and shout out to my brother, man. Hold on, the realest one on the panel, True Beast 14, go Birds. That's my G right there.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my
You
G
know what?
right there.
Oh, birds?
You
The
a bird
Cardinals or
room
what?
for birds. Yep, that
And-
fits.
AJ Brown wants to be traded away again.
And shout out to my brother Nomas Tomas OG. God bless the incredible, great,
AJ
the
Brown wants
elite,
to be
Okay,
the
traded
stop
away.
real.
adding
No,
extra
salute
shit
to
that
my
wasn't in the
brother.
fucking super chat or the comment.
Oh, here we go,
Hey, yo,
Brett.
Nuke,
You always remixing shit.
Nuke, who Philly play next Sunday?
Your mama.
The Vikings.
That's a loss. It's in Minnesota. That's
Ain't
a loss.
that a bitch?
That's a loss.
No,
That's not a
Brim ride
guarantee,
with us.
dog.
Brim
Hey,
ride
hold
with
up,
us.
man. Listen. Hold up, Nuke. I gotta adjust, but I gotta address my fan I got on the show right on the panel right now. You know what I'm saying? I like how you snuck my mother in there, but you know, I'm going to explain this. I know you're going to fall for the bait and
Probably
be a
real
dummy.
501.
I know you're going to fall for the bait and be a dummy and still be disrespectful. But look here, man. Leave my mama out of the situation. My mother's dead and gone. Been dead and gone for some years now. So
May she
please,
rest in peace.
just all right.
Rest in
Thank you.
peace.
Leave it
Rest
at
in
that.
peace.
Just don't put my mama in there.
I figured it was round
Okay,
5.
your daddy.
Dumbass that said that shit. I knew it. I
Oh,
wasn't wrong. I called it before. I didn't even hear it, but I knew it was going to be from this.
Okay, I got your daddy then, Ashy.
Don't put my
grandmama.
nothing. I mean, if you want me to talk about your fucking retarded ass kids, don't put my fucking
Oh my
don't put my
God.
family,
I got no
don't
kids,
put my
buddy.
family in your mouth.
Fuck.
Listen, man, I don't care what you say about me.
You do
Keep
got
it-
kids. They're
Keep
on
it me, hey man,
they're
keep it me.
napkin
Keep this
from
between
10
me and
minutes
me because
ago.
I'm not dragging none of your family members into nothing
Ugh.
that we got going on. And we talking about boxing, and you talking
Yo,
about
Nuke,
my
why
mama
is
and shit.
round
Come on,
501
man.
line
Have some
talking he ain't got
respect.
no
Have
kids
some
when you
class
put
for
something in
one.
his napkin 10
First of
minutes ago?
all, have class.
Ain't that a bitch?
First of all, have some
Hold on,
class
hold on, fellas, hold
while
on,
you
fellas.
on YouTube. And second, man, respect me, bro, because I don't disrespect you or your family.
Hold on. We squashed. We good. Actually, we good. Look, let me get to the Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff said he believed that Hamza Shiraz and Janabek both squashed Bud Crawford. Did he say washes or just beats, kid?
But batters.
Who cares what he thinks?
And now, no, it's a fair take. And this is something I did think about.
That's why I would
hold on 1 second. Just because Bud beat Canelo don't mean that Bud can't lose to anybody else. It's a possibility. Anybody can be beat. You see when life and death with Mandrimov, but beat Canelo. Stylistic challenge. And so is it possible that Shiraz or Janibek could get him? Sure. I wouldn't feel comfortable picking against Bud at this point, but I do think that, you know, he's not perfect. He can get beat.
Janibek got Laura problems first.
He gonna fuck Laura up.
I think he's gonna be Laura too, but Laura can punch though, dog. Laura's the hardest puncher Janibek has ever fought.
Lara is going to get fucking murdered.
But
who's gonna get murdered?
Lara.
He's not going to get murdered, guys. I'm sorry. Have we ever seen Laura get murdered in a fight? Even though he's an old man, have we ever seen him get murdered in a fight?
Man is about to get murdered.
Janibek is not that good. He's good. I think he wins the fight, but he's not that good. You're overstating it, kid. You're overstating it.
Hold on. You didn't overstate shit about Brian Norman?
No, y'all just exaggerate y'all exaggerate on my behalf. That's what y'all do.
When Janibek stops him within 8 rounds, I want me apology December the 8th.
What do you mean apology? What do you want an apology for? You said he's going to wash him. I think it's going to be a good fight. I still got Janibek winning, but I don't. But we have no evidence that Laura is going to just get washed.
If this was Laura that was still mobile, all right, cool. I understand what you were saying, but he ain't got the mobility that he ain't got the mobility that he wants.
I don't think he necessarily needs that mobility though.
And he really needs that in this fight. And here's another thing, man. Janibek is a different kind of problem. There's a reason why a lot of guys didn't want to unify. A lot of guys didn't want to fight. The reason unification happening now is because there's a big payday on the other side with Bud looking at 60.
No, I'm not gonna let you do this. New talk about a whole bunch of people that want to unify. Listen, I get it. But at the end of the day, his own promotional company wouldn't even put up $300K for him. So I don't want to hear that bullshit about who's going to do what.
We about to find out.
I'm not hearing that bullshit. I'm not letting you slide with that bullshit.
Out what you don't know. We about to find out what you don't know, bro.
Fuck out of here.
Hold on. We about to find out. Hold on 1 second. No My Stomas says turtle power, brim job. Salute to you, No My Stomas. No My Stomas, you ain't never told a lie in your life. Salute to you, my brother.
Especially if you talking bad about me.
JMA says that Brimja Turtle is extra excited today. Salute to you, Jay. You ain't never lied, my brother. The truth teller. And one baller says, Nuke, make a bet with Ashy Knuckles for the next Giants game. Hey, look, man. I don't even know what me and Ashy would put up.
The Eagles. How about that?
Oh, for real.
Hey, yo.
Go ahead, Mills.
I gotta. Hey, yo, Hit Kid. Did you say Boots is gonna smack on Abbas Baru?
I think Boots will beat Baru. Yeah, not smart, but I think he beat him. I think Baru will be competitive because Baru has.
Oh no! Don't change your shit now. That ain't what you said first.
No,
you talking that cash shit like he gonna just wash him? He gonna Michael Jackson glide on his face.
I'm not changing my shit.
Wait a minute. No, fuck that. He don't have to stand on. I'll stand on it. Boots putting a job on this man.
Get the fuck out of here.
I think I watched the Baru's fight. Baru's actually pretty decent. But I think
he can be decent, but Boots is better than decent.
That's what I mean. I think Boots will get to him late. I think if he can go the first 3 rounds and then Boots will kill him.
Thank you. He get 3 rounds, then Boots get him.
So y'all think are y'all comfortable that Boots would beat Tellis?
Yeah. Yes.
Different style though.
Okay. Because I'm not. Boots gonna have to show me, man. That's all.
He's gonna show all y'all.
You from Missouri? Yo, listen, Nuke. Do me a favor. Wipe your mouth, bro. What the
fuck? Just 2 fighters. I want to pick Boots over.
You finally got one, bro. That's funny.
I got a feeling that Ortiz and Ennis fight is not going to be the next fight, man.
It's not.
It's not. I don't think that means Ortiz ain't gonna want it because Boots want all the smoke.
Don't let Ennis pump fake food. Stop calling him Baccarat.
Hey, Nuke, let me tell you something, Nuke. Why is when Jerron Ennis calling everybody out, they all shaking and quicker in their boots? Why
Stop
is that?
lying.
Oh, Brian Norman Jr. is fighting Devin Haney. You know
Bro,
I'm
this
good.
ain't about
Come on,
Brian Norman
man.
Jr., bro. This has nothing to do with Brian Norman Jr., bro. This is about a
Yeah,
154-pound division
heavyweight division.
and
Canelo
Boots and how
Bud
you lying talk
moving
about how
up.
everybody ducking Boots. Bakram don't even have a fight right now, so don't come with me with that bullshit, bro. Seriously.
Yeah,
Well,
Bakram,
tell him to get in
I'm gonna
line,
keep it
bro.
100. Bakram did say, yo, he's available right now.
Hey,
So
Hold on,
all right,
Baccarat.
put
Hold
that
on.
because
First
I
off,
got.
Baccarat pump faking because he know Boots lining up Virgil. Baccarat just
He's not
talking, and
lining
then
up
when
Virgil. That's
and then
all
when Boots
talk,
put
bro.
hold on, when Boots put belt to ass, everybody gonna come on this show like Nuke was right the whole time. He put belt to ass.
All
That's
right,
he
let him
really
do it.
Baccarat not really like that for real.
Nuke,
For real, when you
Nuke,
look at
Let
a
him
guy
Nuke,
do
like
it.
Boots
I
Ennis,
Nuke,
believe you,
Nuke.
Nuke,
Boots
because
I got a
I
Ennis,
think
that's
I
a
question
think
for you,
Boots
guy.
can
Nuke.
beat
I have
Bakram.
a question for you, Nuke. Can you answer
Yeah.
these questions for me?
Yeah,
What did Boots just fight for?
the interim, the WA interim,
Who's the WBA champion?
Brew.
Do you fight for the WBA interim for no reason?
No,
As
you
your first
don't.
fight coming into the division?
No, you don't.
All right, then. So why the fuck are you telling me like Virgil's the next fight when we got indications that it's a good chance it may not be? Don't gas
So,
this shit.
so
Listen, don't gas.
I'm not
Listen,
ga-
I
I'm
mean,
not. Hold
no.
on,
I'm
I'm
not
not
done with you.
gassing
I'm
it.
not done with you, Nuke. I need you to be realistic and stop the bullshit. Right now, Boots versus Baru is probably a 50% chance, a 25% chance for Bakram because that's turkey money involved, and a 25% chance with Virgil. First and foremost, Eddie Hearn in this whole Virgil situation, it's a lot of pump faking, bro. It's a lot of this. It's a lot of pump faking. And I don't know why you lying right now. I need you to keep it a bean and be thorough like you usually are. And don't give me this hyperbole because you're making my ass itch.
Look, only thing I'm saying, I can only go based off Virgil, Boots, and Eddie Hearn and Team Golden Boy. If they all saying it's next, I'm going to ride with that. I mean, I'm like Clavo, man. I don't know. What's up, Clavo, man? What's up, my brother?
Yo, y'all good? Y'all good?
What up,
We
Oh,
good, my
yeah,
Clavo?
guy.
What
Clavo.
What's
we
the
do, brother?
Clavo, talk that
happening?
shit. I got to read this, man, because this just made my day.
It's probably about
Snackford
me.
says, even the Gucci knows that Brim is just a ring IQ sack rider. That's fucked up.
Yikes!
Oh my
And I
Nah,
like
he
to
God.
say,
said
and I like to say this about Ring IQ. Salute to Ring IQ, man. We definitely got to get you on the panel to talk shit one day, man. That'd be great.
Hey,
That
Ring
would be.
IQ, Ring IQ's always welcome. I've been
You
on
know
Ring
what's
IQ
amazing? That
as
people
well.
pay that much attention to determine who I am, and I don't even give a fuck who you are. Ain't that amazing? That's amazing.
Everyone
The
knows I've
Gooch,
been on Ring IQ's late night talks.
the Gooch says Brim job is repeating Ring IQ theories and takes credit for it. Damn, that's a body. So you out
No,
here
it's
like
not
that, Brim?
about
You
it.
don't
And
have no
some
original
of my
thought, Brim?
the thing is we do agree on some things, but sometimes I come up with it before him, and he'll be like, "No, no, fucker, that's my shit." I'm like, "Nah, that's what I believe." Just because I
even if
agree with him on some things, don't make. Listen, I'm sorry that we happen to agree on some things, not everything, some things. And just because I agree with him on some things, does not make me a lackey or none of that goofy shit that y'all talking about. So do me a favor, eat a dick with upside down. How about that?
Okay, and look, and I'm on Brim's
Damn.
side. If he
How
want to
you do
meet
that?
ride, then let that man meet ride.
Fuck you, Duke.
I mean the dude, if
You
he
don't
makes
want
good
to gotta wipe your mouth with Boots right now. The eye test champion of the world. You crowning him the greatest already. And you got Boots all on the side of your mouth.
Go ahead,
The fuck?
Clavo, man.
Oh
Oh,
my
Clavo, your
God.
brother Ashley Knuckles is on the show today, man. I don't know if you know that, Clavo.
Yeah, I know it. Look, I heard about his mom. Look, I'm sorry about your mom, bro. And with that being said, then take this advice, bro. Don't talk about other people's mom because you are the first one who always bring up people's mom when you're getting cooked on this panel, bro. So,
Nah, and
so if you lost your mom,
I'll
then you
only
shouldn't be
bring it
talking
up.
about people's mom at all because you know what happens next.
I only bring it up when motherfuckers get real disrespectful with me. Go back and listen to everything people said for me to say what the fuck I said. What we was
Bro,
talking about didn't have nothing to do with
no,
bringing up mamas.
Wait a
So
minute. Hold
That's
on.
crazy,
Well,
bro.
hold on. Wait a minute, Ashley Knuckles. I hate to body bag you, but I seen on the video today you had left a comment and you said that Boots is going to beat Virgil like a pinata. And Mike Rodriguez said you always bringing up racism, but the first one to throw a
I
jab
mean,
out there. So
Wait, he
y'all
took
listen,
that
man.
from
Y'all
me
took
though,
that
because
as
I
a race.
said
I
that.
wasn't thinking that just
He
because
took
he's
that from me.
Mexican, that you know what I'm saying. You could have been like he gonna beat fucking Boots like a slave. I wouldn't have got fucking offended and be like,
I
oh,
would
you're
have
oh
being
man.
racist.
no,
I would have the
well,
fuck.
I would have been like,
I
oh,
want to
I
know
was like,
what
damn,
was the
I would
what
be
was
like,
the
damn, that's a hell of an ass whooping. That's
hey,
what I would have
what was
said.
the disrespectful comment that made you bring somebody's mom up? What was that?
I didn't say nothing about his mom. We was talking
No,
about something totally different.
105
Oh
did it.
no, 105 said it.
Hey,
I'll
stop
be right
calling
there.
it
Hold on.
105. It's 501.
Nah, man. But
Bro,
look, back to the boxing
He's
shit, bro.
bigger
Back
than
to the
Eric
boxing
Cole.
shit.
I grew up in.
Not back to the boxing shit, bro. Look, but man, look, Boots, he did his thing, bro. He did, you know what I'm saying? He got the dude out of it in the first round. This was your first tune-up. You said you wanted 2 of them. I don't think you really need it. I think the
You
next
don't
one
need a
should be a real
second
good
tune-up.
test. I think the next one you should go ahead and step it the fuck up, bro.
A second tune-up's ridiculous.
Hey, Clavo.
Wait,
What
what
happened?
are they saying about me?
Hey, Clavo.
Yo,
man, how you think Boots will do against Sabaz Baru?
Abbas Baru, bro. You see what he did to Tellers, bro? That dude
Yes.
he was getting hit, but he was still coming forth, bro. He's got durability. Bro, oh my God, bro.
He's got good feet.
I gotta give that a 50-50, dog.
No, I think Boots will beat him. He got
No.
the style to beat him.
Yeah, bro.
Baru will make it tough. The Baru will make it tough.
Jr. beat Boots?
He'll make him earn it.
Bro,
So did Tellers.
that's the one he should go with, bro. Like I said, I think that would be the fucking that'll be the thing to do right there. What you expected to do. You just got WB internship. Now we can go about Brew. He done got elevated and everything.
But Clavo, again, I'm fair-minded when it comes to the Boots career. I'm not a hater of Boots. I think it's a solid fight. But do you think the masses would have an issue with him fighting Baru for the WBA title, considering people just now notice who he was after he beat Tellus, and the masses don't know him, and they're expecting him to make a big fight? Do you think he'll get pushed back from that, even though I think it's a good fight?
Would he get pushed back for exercising his internship for WBA?
Yeah, because people, the masses might look at Baru as not a high quality opponent, a high name value opponent, and give Boots slack for that.
I see what you're saying. So yeah, basically, it's best to go ahead and go with the high profile fight like Virgil, you know, like Fundora. Basically, yeah, like you need to get a name. You need to get a real good name. And Boss Baru, I mean, yeah, you just got full championship. You got elevated. Understandable. I get you. Yeah, I can see that happen, bro. I can see some pushback being done, but regardless, I mean, this is your shot at a champion right now. This is your next step. You already have a foot in the door with the internship. So that's what I would expect him to do it. But you're right. I think he would get a little pushback on, bro. Who the fuck is he? He just beat Tellers. Nobody knew who Tellers was. Yeah, go for the Bakrams. Go for the Fundoras, the Virgils.
I was about to say the
I get it. I can agree with that. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Now, hold on. Now, Boots already said Virgil's #1 on his list. We don't believe that can even happen. We don't even believe that can happen, Brim.
No, I don't think so. At the end of the day,
why do you think he's blatantly lying and mentioning Virgil to
No. The reason why I say that is I think Virgil is with Oscar De La Hoya, isn't he?
They've already said they want to fight. Eric Gomez said they're trying to make the fight.
But Oscar say a lot of things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And now hold on. And now they're in agreement on that.
But
that's
Oscar's last golden boy.
Someone wants to make the fight.
They said the zone has been involved in the talks. They're all have something to gain from making this fight.
They said that 8 months ago, bro. Come on,
man.
Fuck all that. We got the fight now. No, don't tell me you're scared now, Brim.
I don't think it happens. I think it happens maybe next year, but not well, maybe at the end of next year.
Summertime next year.
I don't mind if it happens. Let's say if they both get unified, both get world titles. That's a huge fight for the end of the year.
That would be a huge. Yeah, it'd be better if they both got titles.
Which, let's be honest, I think Boots would do against Peru, and once Virgil deposits of Lubin, which I think he will do, Virgil will then get the fight against Fundora at long last.
Fundora's not fighting Virgil, bro.
They're not fighting. I don't know why you keep on mentioning that, kid. Give it up.
Look, first off, Fundora's a pussy.
Nuke, let me ask you a question then. What the fuck are the WBC doing?
I don't know.
They all doing nothing. I don't know why you want to mention WBC. Once you mention Virgil, once you mention Golden Boy, they ain't exercising nothing because they already got a backdoor agreement handshake with Scamson.
Scamson. Oh, that's a good one. Scamson.
That's nice,
I like that.
Bro, all you got to think about is Gabby Fundora, Scamson,
Golden Boy,
and think about the connections, and you see why they ain't mention his name. Come on, kid. 2 + 2 = 4, bro.
Hold on, my brother Rodnell has spoke, man. And when Rodnell speaks, we all like to listen. Rodnell, you look a little bit like Brim, my brother. You look a little bit like Brim. Shout out to my brother Rodnell, man.
Black people don't look alike.
Rodnell says, relax, Brim, damn. My brother Rodnell says, How amazing would it be for boxing to get Canelo David at 170 catch weight and Bud versus Boots at 160 on the same card? Just dreaming.
People would
Salute to you, my
people would
brother.
chew Canelo out.
If we could get that on one card, that'll probably be massive. Put that on Netflix. That'd be huge. I would love it.
No, but Canelo would get chewed out for a catch weight.
Bro. I mean, the guy has to be eating fucking celery and air and shit for a whole fucking fight camp if he has to make that.
Bro,
That's
all I heard was Christopher Williams, "Don't wake me, I'm dreaming." That's all I heard.
Didn't David just get rid of Memo? Isn't Memo gone again?
Yep.
No,
he got rid of
dealing
him.
with health. Memo's dealing. No, he didn't get rid of Memo. Memo's dealing with health issues, so he's away from the camp this go round.
And I just want to give my last thoughts on this because I know nobody else really wants to. If they did make that and this dream did come true and Turkey did make this happen, I will say that, I would pick David over Canelo, but David is going to be zapped a little bit by losing that 5 extra pounds. He'd be zapped a little bit. Canelo has a chance in that fight because Canelo has popped. Hold on, wait. I'll let you answer. I'm giving my thoughts. I think Canelo has a chance because he got popped, and David Benavidez defense ain't all that. So I definitely think Canelo has a chance. But David is going to throw too many shots for Canelo at this point.
Bro, you give me gas.
Hey, can you shut the fuck up for 1 second? Brim, I mean Brim. Damn, Brim.
This a waste of thought.
And then hold on, Brim. Brim up here looking like a fake ass Donnell Rawlings. All right, hold on.
Yo, this a waste of thoughts, dog. I don't know why you.
I know, but I just
want to give
him.
Giving us the soliloquy on this.
Hold on, Brim. This is just like when you shoot at a bad bitch. You be wasting time. All right. So, and then with Boots and Bud, man, I would have to pick Bud, but I think Boots could definitely get him because he got the skills to pay the bills, man.
Don't say that to Mills. Don't say that to Mills.
Look, man. Mills believes that Anthony Yard is going to cook David. So
I don't believe that. I believe that. I didn't say that. I never said that. See how they be trying to play me?
I'm fucking with you, Mills. Mills do believe that Yard has a real good chance to beat David. Is that fair?
He has a chance. He has a chance.
Where's Shakur?
I still got Canelo beating David, dog. I still got Canelo beating David.
On Bambi legs, and David doesn't get his legs straight, then that's gonna be a bad night for David. We gonna have to see David now box him or some shit.
No, I just don't see how Canelo's gonna beat this guy when his gas. He was looking gassed against Bud. Last time Canelo been up to 75. The last 2 times he been up to 75, he been exhausted. Can you imagine him putting on more weight? One second. Can you put on more weight fighting a guy who's going to have an extremely high work rate? That's going to be a hard night for Canelo at this point in his career.
But he takes a lot of punishment too.
Exactly.
He does. It's going to open him up. But at the same time, that extra weight is going to make a huge difference. That weight is going to make more of a difference for Canelo than it will David.
I mean,
but if he's already putting a catch,
look, David got the hands of like them fucking cookies that you just got out the oven, warm, soft, mushy. Bro, he's gonna hit Canelo, but that's it. He ain't gonna drop.
You don't think David's gonna have enough pop to make Canelo respect?
No.
I don't think so.
Like that.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yo, y'all wake me up when y'all done with this dream shit.
You can drop him.
And not to mention, man, David doesn't have the attributes as a fighter that Bud does, man. Bud was able to keep Canelo off balance.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Bud was outboxed. Like the way Bivol was doing it, but without pushing him back, Bud was just right there in front of him and just catch and shoot. Clean shit.
And I got a question for Mills. Hold on.
You got a question for Mills? Hold on. Right before your question, let me just read this. JMA says, Brimmersaurus Rex just wants to talk Norman, licking a Snicker vein upside down and around, especially from the back. Damn, Brim.
Yo, he ain't say all that. You put
He always put actions on everything.
And the last thing I want to say, shout out to my brother JMA. You ain't never told one single lie on this show. Salute to my brother.
So if it's about me, he ain't lying. That's what it is. That's word of new. This sleepy ass topic, this imaginary figment of my imagination topic. Shout out to him for presenting that, but that we know that ain't happening. And all that, and Nuke gonna go on this long ass soliloquy about some imaginary shit.
My bad. Go ahead, Round 105. 105 got a question for Mills, man. And what's his name? What's that fucking guy's name? Never mind. I'll talk about him later. Go ahead.
So I've been looking at Facebook, and according to reports, and I don't, I'm not taking it I'm taking it with a grain of salt. But they're saying that Crawford might fight Bivol now. If that fight were to happen, I'm serious. Who do you got, Mills? Who do you got between Bivol and
Hold on.
Crawford?
Your source is Facebook?
Yeah, that's all I've seen it, dude. I
Oh
just
my
saw it.
God.
And
Who's the profile, Wait?
Real Talk Combat.
probably. It says
Not, bro,
reports, man. Like I said,
I seen all kinds of
Oh,
I seen all
God.
kinds of stuff on Facebook and Instagram, bro, and a lot of this shit
Sources from
is just
Yeah,
clickbait. Most of
I
that
see
shit is
shit on
clickbait.
YouTube and I take it with a grain of salt.
Sources
So
from
it's
Facebook.
that's what I said. I'm taking it with a grain of salt. But if it were to happen,
Brim,
who does
Facebook.
Mills got?
Yo,
Listen,
this is
man.
love.
Bud is the champ, man. I'm going with Bud. I don't care what nobody say.
I'm
I'm
going
going
with
with Bud.
Bud. I'm going with Bud.
I'm going with
Would eat
Bud.
him alive.
I'm going
Wait,
with Bud.
I mean,
Bud
look,
against who
the
again?
thinking about that, these
Bivol.
are skilled, bro.
Bud against Bivol. Who you got?
Against hold up, Dimitri Bivol?
Dimitri
Yeah.
Bivol.
Go
Dimitri
with home
Bivol.
team, man. I'm
No,
going with home team.
no. Wait a minute. So Crawford gonna beat Bivol? Is that what we're saying?
That's what he's saying. Yes.
I'm going
No.
for Bud.
Hell no, that fucking parade
it's
got to your
I mean,
head,
it's
man.
intriguing, bro,
No.
because of the
Be
style.
quiet, Supreme. Be
No,
quiet,
It's
Supreme.
intriguing because of the style.
Hell no.
Bro,
No,
even
Be
though
quiet,
Bivol,
Supreme.
even though
Don't say
Bivol's a
nothing.
fucking
That
outside
fucking
fighter, bro,
parade,
that motherfucker
hey yo, that
goes on the
parade
inside a
got
lot.
checked out. That parade got to your head, man. You crazy. That's crazy, insane. He is not beating no
Supreme.
Bivol.
Don't pick
Absolutely
against
not.
Bud no more.
I mean, look.
Just because he beat
I think,
Canelo
you know,
doesn't mean he could beat Bivol. Remember,
Look,
Bivol beat Canelo first. Y'all got to
he
remember that
did.
first, all right?
Look. I would lean towards it. I'm not thinking I picked, but I would
And I
lean
think a
towards it.
better version
But
too.
if you look at it,
But way better version.
Damn.
He would
Not a
be
tired
kind of
version.
doing the same thing he would do
That's
to
like saying Brian
Canelo
Norman
in a
Jr.
way
is going to
to
beat
Bud.
Boots.
Well, I don't know that. We don't know that.
Okay, that was an attempt.
I was thinking
Yeah, I
of
did.
that.
All right, let's come on, man. I know Boots had a good fight. He fought this guy. What's his name again? 'Cause I don't even know who the fuck this dude is.
Lima Beans.
Lima Beans,
whatever
bro.
he is. Yeah, whoever
Lima
he is.
Beans.
Lima Lyme disease, whatever his name is.
Lima Beans.
Mr. Lyme disease, whoever he is, I get it. You know, my man starched him. You know what I mean? But I still say he still ain't got nothing for my guy.
Who?
Xander Zayas. Let's start some shit here.
Oh no!
Let's start some shit here, man.
No, he's putting Xander to sleep, bro.
Matter of fact, where the hell is Hit Kid? He left. Because I
he
have
went
to pick with him.
I want to know where Timo Shakur is at, though.
No, hold on. I know you got a bone to pick with Hit, but Hit Kid went to go breastfeed some starving children. So
that's fucked up. No, come on.
I'll give him a pass.
Y'all motherfuckers.
Where's Pork
Did he have that commercial in the background?
Kite.
Hey, what up,
Is he in that commercial? You can feed the hungry child. Is he in that commercial?
My brother Rodnell said if Bivol comes to 68, Bud wins. If Bud goes up to 75, Bivol wins. That's a fair analysis, is it not?
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Yo,
I don't think so. I don't think so. I
Every
think
time they
Bivol
do
be
name,
even.
bro.
I think Bivol be even faster.
Well, nah, I give Bud a better. I give Bud a better chance at 168 against
At
Bivol.
68, he got a much better chance than he do at
Well,
75.
first of all, Bud at 175.
Listen, I still don't have Bud. I
It
still
ain't
don't have Bud in my
happening.
top 5. So calm down.
Bro, you see
And
the
please,
fucking fights you
everybody,
start making
please
up in
stop going to Facebooks for facts.
No, bro, you see
For
the
real.
fights that come up in our head once the fucking fighter wins. Once we get a victory like that, bro.
No, don't be come out your ass. That's where it be coming from.
Shit, I'm talking about other motherfuckers, not me, bro. You see the fights that fucking
I mean,
happen,
I'm not saying you per se, Clem, about general. Like we talking about, like what we've been talking about for the last 5 minutes is all fucking imaginary, fucking playing with your imaginary friend shit. Like this
Just
shit
like
ain't
Brim's penis.
What the fuck?
What's going on?
What, bro? You got to make a connection right there somehow, bro.
I know
imaginary.
Somebody
No, that was the wrong thing to say, bro. Never mind. I said connection. Like
He deserves the
Somebody
boost.
acting like Ashy right now?
You said it was imaginary, bro. You said it was imaginary, so.
Yeah, pause.
That's a big pause, man.
Hey,
That's a big fight. Pause.
Xander can beat Boots, dog. Can we please see Boots in there with a live?
What? Xander is not fucking with Boots, Mills. Come on,
Mills.
Damn.
And that Crawford.
Thank you, Mills. Thank you, Mills. Listen, listen, let me tell you something. It's not because Mills is not getting enough sleep because of the baby. I'm rolling with him regardless. You know what I'm saying? He's saying the right thing. Zayas is going to beat Boots. I'm telling y'all that right now. It's
What
gonna
is
be them
something?
two. Them two gonna go for that undisputed. Brockham, he ain't got nothing from my man Xander's head. He's just a one-trick pony. He took care of this guy, whatever. That's whatever.
One trick.
Whatever. Oh, we know him. We know Brockham.
geez.
We know Brockham for beating
Who's
up Tim
Xander
Tszyu.
fighting
Who
next? How
hasn't beat
about
up
that?
Tim Tszyu yet? Who hasn't beat up Tim
Who's
Tszyu?
fighting Xander next? How about that, Supreme? And
I don't
really,
know. Maybe I hope. I wish he fights the same dude for Boots. That'd be nice. That way they could give him some credibility.
it wouldn't be. It
or he
wouldn't
fight
be.
who?
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it
You want him to
100.
fight Lima?
Hey, yo, I'm coming in here keeping it 100 with y'all. I'm not gonna
No,
go
you
bullshit.
sound you
If
sound
they gonna put my
diabolical
man to
right
fight,
now.
let him fight that Liam dude. That shit.
Well,
let him fight that
hold
Liam
on, man.
dude too.
I gotta get the hold on. I gotta get the only respectable Puerto Rican on this panel.
Whoa,
My brother Carlos.
Carlito.
Carlos, can you please break this shit down for me?
You said
Hey,
Supreme is not
salute
a
y'all,
Ah,
man.
respectable.
It's
nah,
been a
Carlito,
while.
what's up?
You know, hey,
We can't
man.
do it Carlito's way today. I love you,
Hey,
bro,
hey,
but I'm going with Xander's
I
head.
gotta speak facts, man. You know, I'm Puerto Rican, but shit, bro, I can't boost Zayas so much with one 12-round fight, man. He needs
Thank you.
more experience, man. He a puppy right
Listen,
now, man.
I
I get
expected
it.
more
I
from
get
you,
it.
Mills.
I get it, but he's still
Boots is a
listen.
puppy.
I'm still going with Xander no matter what against Boots. They're not gonna meet now, obviously.
Hey, man, I'm a
We know
proud
that.
Rican, man.
Listen,
Matter of fact,
but mira,
I gotta take that.
piénsalo.
Hey,
Listen,
no.
piénsalo because
For real, I gotta take that. Y'all probably was like, man, what? No way. I got
think
Zayas
about it. Listen,
beating
think about it.
Bachram.
He's not gonna see Boots no time soon.
I'd
By the
rather
time
see
he see
Zayas
Boots or
beating
even meet
Bachram.
Boots, he's gonna be matured already. He's gonna have enough
hear me out.
tools in his bank to go through Boots and to everybody in that 154.
But
You gotta
isn't
take
Boots
another
gonna
tune-up
be
fight.
isn't Boots gonna be well prepared by that time too? So he still gets his ass
Yes,
kicked.
and that'd be great. Yeah, no excuses. You're right. Perfect. They'll both be well prepared, seasoned, no excuses. You're right. And I hope it's them too, because I got a feeling he's my underdog. Y'all got underdogs, you know what I'm saying? He's my sleeping giant that's gonna fight Boots for the undisputed. That's my sleeping giant right there.
Hey, let me ask you all a question real quick. Do you think we overrated Bachram over one Tszyu fight? He's been inactive.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
yeah.
do.
I ain't even
Hey.
know who Bachram was till he knocked him out. I'm sorry. I knew
I'll tell
Bachram,
you
but I
this.
knew he wasn't that great.
If Zayas
I'm
fight
sorry.
with Bachram, I got Zayas beating Bachram.
You got all right. You got Zayas beating Bachram. Shit.
That's what I'm
I got
telling
him
you.
too.
I'm telling y'all,
If,
Boots
if,
is
if
gonna
that was
beat
the case, then
Baccarat.
Top Rank would make that fight, but they ain't making that fight. So y'all need to calm that shit down.
I'm telling you, Boots beating Baccarat, and all y'all gonna be tripping. And
I think
hold on, shout out
Bachram too one-dimensional. He too one-dimensional.
exactly. Boots is
Listen,
that
I'm sure.
guy.
I'm sure
not
Boots will beat
one-dimensional,
Bachram.
dog.
I'm sure Boots will beat
I gotta
Bachram too.
give. I gotta give a shout out to. Hold on, fellas. I gotta give a shout out to my brother, Real Talk Combat. Please eat a dick. All right, keep going, fellas.
Hey, I believe. Hey, I think in Zaya's record, he stopped two of Bachram's opponents, and those two opponents that Bachram faced, he couldn't stop them. So I feel like we overrated Bachram over one good night.
Yeah, but
I don't know who's
the triangle theories don't work.
overrating him. I hope we're not overrating him on this channel because this is a boxing channel. This man beat Tim Tszyu up. Listen, who hasn't beat Tim Tszyu? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
There's
man.
only been two
Let's
people
go.
that beat Tim Tszyu, Supreme. Shut up.
Come on, man.
Well, first of
Two
all,
enough.
listen,
That's enough for me. That's
bro,
enough for me.
here's the problem about what y'all saying about Bachram. I don't know if Bachram's that great. It's still some things to be determined. But the fact of the matter is he's still sitting on the shelf with a title. Ain't nobody jumping in line to fight him. Says enough to me to say that he might be a problem. He ain't nobody want to find out. Are they scared of the 10-pound rehydration
Thank you
clause?
for bringing that up, Brent. I gotta mention this.
I'll tell you right now. Xander wants to fight in Puerto Rico.
Hey.
He got a title. So if he's man, then go like this. Just say, hey, you know what? I'll fight you in Puerto Rico. I'll fight you in Puerto Rico. I'm back row.
Thank you, Brent.
Let me go over there and fight you in PR.
I gotta say something. We gotta call a spade a spade. Why are we not keeping that same energy with Virgil fighting Bachram? That's a fact. Hey, Robert Garcia said that he can't fight Bachram because the weight, the 10-pound rehydration clause will affect his body. Ain't that low-key ducking for real?
That's pussy right there.
I take consideration about
that sounds like a low-key duck to me.
You can't do
No,
that. You can't do
Hold on. Let's go around. Hold on. Let's go around the panel. Is that ducking or is that a guy that can't simply do it because his body? Let's go. Hold on. Let Brim go. Then Mills. Then 105. Carlos. Preem. Clavel. Go ahead.
if he was exercising his WBA that he didn't have for the last year and some change and was actually trying to fight Pandora, then he would get a pass. But the fact that you ain't heard a mumbling word about Sebastian Pandora come out of Ortiz's mouth and Rick Mirrigan and Oscar De La Hoya with a backhand shake deals with Scampson makes it where, oh, you ain't fighting backroom? Oh, then you a duck then in that case, because there's 2 titles that you can be trying to get, and you ain't got no titles that ain't never fought for one. So what we doing here, dog?
That sounds good, but I don't think that made the that's not the question that my man Nuke asked, but I'll take that analogy right there.
I wanted to answer. Shut your ass up and answer the way you want, Supreme.
Oh my God. Go ahead,
I like your analogy, but it wasn't the question. But I'll take that.
All right, well, you want me to yell at y'all? Fuck, I'll do that enough.
Go ahead, Mills.
Nah, I just feel like, I mean, if it's a matter of life and death, man, you know, that dude got to rehydrate back up to what he got to rehydrate to. If the reason him jumping up in the first place was because of the massive weight cuts, that 10 pounds is gonna matter to him, dog. Like I get it why he ain't really looking at Bakram right about now. For that belt,
Mills,
I understand it.
But Mills, we talking about Ortiz that he came from 140, 147, now he's 154.
I know that, but he jumped up from 147 in a hurry. He was going like what, a year inactivity while fighting there.
Yeah,
canceled the multitude of fights because he couldn't make the weight comfortably. I get both sides. I get both.
Hold on, and if it's a unification, Mills, it don't even matter. He can still fight for the belt if he can go get another strap somewhere else.
Why didn't he go get the one from Pandora then? Exactly.
And that goes to Brim's point.
You know,
right
Pandora's scared, man. Pandora ain't finna fight nobody, bro. Stop it.
Man, he got to go get that drama.
He got scared of Keith. He got scared of Keith.
I don't want to hear about him being scared and Virgil ain't doing shit, because guess who did something unlike Virgil? Xander did. That's why Xander got a belt, because Xander did something.
Hey, but to me, I just find it weird.
Bro.
I just find it weird because, if we being honest, Virgil's not the biggest fighter compared to the other champions. You know what I mean?
He should have been had a belt.
Like, if we look at their frame wise, he's the shortest.
I think he's more brolic than a lot of these dudes up there, though, man. Like Virgil ain't got much time at 154 pounds, dog. That's
exactly. I can say the same thing with Zayas. I feel like Zayas is a 160 fighter.
Nah, I think Boots. But
Zayas, all of them. My man can't hang with the boys. Wait, first you say he can't hang with the boys at 154, and y'all gonna throw him at 160. Whoa, not right now.
Yeah, Zayas, I think, can grow into his body a little bit more. He's a little bit more wiry than Virgil. Virgil is about ready to move up.
Man, bro, Zayas is 23 years old, bro. I think he still got a little bit left at that fucking.
Yeah, he still does, but he still.
Bro, what I'm gonna say,
going to 160,
but is Ortiz fucking ducking, bro? Because he didn't fight Bakram. I mean, if you would say that, I won't argue with you that he's ducking him, but I do take in consideration Virgil does have that rap though. And also, you got to take consideration that what interim does Virgil have? He's got the WBC. Virgil's not even ranked within the IBF at all. Right now, the number three fighter is John Kelly. There's not even a number 1 and number 2 ranked for the IBF. So that's what I'm saying. Like, how would he be able to get that fight? I mean, how was he going with not even being ranked with the IBF?
Well, it's not even that. At the time when Virgil, and even at the time when Virgil was discussing it, he already had an injury, so that was nonsense. Snackford says Xander Zayas got gifted a vacant WBO title against a journeyman.
No, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that.
You can't do that.
Because the dude that Zayas fought, he beat Charles Conwell.
No, it ain't even that. He put pressure on the bum ass. He put pressure on bum ass Pandora, and then Pandora ended up dropping that belt. So I don't want to hear that shit. He didn't get gifted. No, he did what Virgil didn't do.
Exactly.
And can I say this?
He coming from a place to hate you, goofy ass clown.
Can I speak to this one rumor? I don't know if it's true. I did not get it off Facebook. But he
got off of Twitter.
I did, but that's where you have Mike Coppinger, all these other guys, Max Kellerman, and they said that they were hearing that Charlo Errol Spence is a fight that could happen. What do you guys think of that if that happens?
Charlo smokes some.
Let me tell you, Nuke.
2 washed-up fighters
for 2 years, right? 3 years.
Both them motherfuckers are almost 2 years.
We seen.
No, they are. They don't.
They are.
I'm sorry, dude. Charlo smokes some.
like you said, Nuke, we seen Canelo turn that lion to a kitten, and we seen Bud turn the big fish to Finding Nemo. We're still trying to
I'm
find
sorry,
him.
man.
We are still trying to find him, bro. So I'm really not caring about Spence right now and Charlo. I mean, they should have. It's kind of like dumb, bro. I don't even know if they're coming back to fight each other.
That fight, that fight. I'm sorry to say, that's gonna be a lot of Don Julio.
That's the fight of beverage.
It'll be Charlo.
Bro, is PBC really gonna make that fight and gonna make it a pay-per-view as well? Is that what they're gonna do?
Yeah,
bro,
they are.
Versus
Well, here's the hold on, Clavo. Here's the problem. They put what was it, Fundura Thurman on the undercard now.
Oh, putting Janibek Law.
No, that fight's canceled now, ain't it?
No, they brought it back, and now it's going to be on the undercard.
They're gonna put an undercard of Pacquiao and Rolly Romero.
They're gonna put it on their undercard. They can't even sell the shit, Clavo.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They're not gonna. Who's gonna bid for that fight right there?
That's crazy.
Charlo.
The PBC
so who's
got on December 6th. The PBC got Foster and Shockey Foster and what's his name? The dude moving up.
Foster is Cool Boy. Foster is Cool Boy.
Stephen Fulton.
I think on the Pitbull Cruz card.
Yes, that's correct.
With Lamont Roach on December.
And they got Yanni Beckenlaw on that card too.
That's pay-per-view, right?
Bravo, Johnny Beckenlaw.
Every
Who you got,
every
Clavo?
PPV is almost pay-per-view, bro.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna get Johnny back on that, bro. I gotta get Johnny back on that.
Yeah,
Laura's getting old. I don't know, fam.
Look, hold on, Clavo. There was one meat writer that told me that Laura's this guy and this right now, and it's not it.
I mean, what's the signature fight? Retiring Danny Garcia?
What the fuck?
And he fighting this Saturday? Shit.
I mean, I give him this, man. The man's been fighting, bro. You know what I'm saying? I give him that, but
I don't have Laura.
I got a question for y'all. Do you think it would be a duck if Virgil Ortiz decides to go on the path to fight the winner of Keith Thurman and Fundora instead of fighting Boots next?
No, and I would say it makes it better. No, it would make it better if he makes the fight with Boots after.
So it would be a better marination because Boots can fight Badu, the one that beat Tayus, and that could be unification.
Bro, what's gonna happen? Bro, what's gonna happen is Fundora's gonna move up and Virgil's gonna get elevated to fucking WBC, bro.
I see Fundora fight. Dude, he sucks.
See that happen.
And then the thing is, Virgil's not. Look, the thing with Virgil and Boots, I don't think that's gonna happen either because I don't think Virgil has that much longer at 154 as well.
Is anyone a
Be
Fundora
careful,
fan?
Clavo. They're gonna say you sound like Ring IQ.
Hold on. I just read the funniest. Hold on. I just read the funniest shit I've ever read in my life. King KO said Brim looked like Reginald Bell Johnson. Ain't that a bitch?
All black people don't look alike, you goofy ass motherfucker. Shut up. Listen, Queen, I'm sick of your shit, Queen decision. I'm sick of your shit.
Oh my god.
I'm sick of your shit, Queen decision. I'm sick of your shit, Queen decision.
No, Brim looks like Vin Reigns.
I'm sick of your shit. I mean, listen. No. You know what that sounds like? Black people look alike. I'm glad you ain't a police officer because you fit the description.
Come on, bro.
Queen decision.
Hey, I got a question. Y'all. What y'all think about that mandatory for Carlos Adames against Jojo Feliciano, the Cuban?
I haven't seen him fight.
That's a good ass fight.
I haven't seen him fight. I haven't seen him.
What? That dude's a monster.
If you want to go to
paying
sleep,
attention to 160. I haven't been paying. He's a sour science type of fighter.
Go to sleep as a fighter.
He a really aggressive Cuban fighter. That's all I can say.
Okay. All right.
Listen, who's gonna win, man? Is it gonna be La Cucaracha or the little Chihuahua from Mexico?
No, fucking Roach is winning. Roach is winning.
Hey, Supreme, I can tell you one thing. Not even both of them is gonna beat Subrel. I don't care.
None of them.
Okay. You right about that? Are you right about
no,
that?
not.
Right
Sabrina gonna fall off a cliff real soon. Watch.
Hell yeah, you right about that.
Sabrina gonna fall off a cliff in the next 2 or 3 fights, bro.
Not before he unify.
We'll find out soon.
Not before he unified.
Okay.
Telling you.
I can already see Xander taking the whole 154. Gonna be the first Puerto Rican in that 154.
Calm down, Supreme. Don't get moist. Don't get moist.
Hey man,
See,
hey,
look,
Supreme,
hold up. I
I
gotta
wish.
stop y'all for a minute. Y'all get on me, and I always be
Wait,
fair
why
and
are they
say,
getting
Haney
on
got a
me?
chance to
But you
win.
can say
And you hear
moist
Supreme
and
talking about Xander's gonna take out everybody. He getting all moist and shit, and y'all let that shit slide. Y'all motherfucking
pause, Brim.
fugazi as fuck.
Pause.
Oh, come on,
Hey,
Brim. Why you hating on my
Hey,
style,
Brim.
man? Come
I'm
on,
not
man.
hating. I'm just telling. I'm just calling where I see you getting moist, bro. You getting moist as Xander.
Man. My
Hey,
bad, son.
Supreme.
My bad, son.
Hey, Nuke, where's the
I mean, I
pause
got
sign?
Boots beating
Pause.
Zayas, so I don't really
Pause.
care. But
Trust
He
me,
getting
I
moist as Xander.
wish Zayas would be as dominant like Tito Trinidad at 154. I really
I mean,
wish.
there's some
But
names
the
I could
shit
see
looking tough
Zayas
right
beat,
now.
but I don't know if it could
Nah.
be some of these champs.
My man Rolly coming up to 154. He might win a
Come
belt there.
on, man.
Too.
No,
Hey,
bro.
Supreme.
Like a
Rolly,
Stern
Put yourself
Philly
on
at fourth belt.
timeout,
Rolly
man.
Zayas
His
would
fourth
kill
belt.
him.
Hey, yo,
Nah,
speaking
but
of this,
Prem and Carlos, who's gonna be the next Boricua superstar, bro? Who is it? Who do y'all think it's gonna be?
Ooh, man.
Oscar
You could scratch that fake ass Puerto Rican nigga from New York. You scratch him
No,
out.
it's Berlanga, bro.
Yeah, scratch him
Oscar
out. Scratch him out.
Collazo. You know why I say Oscar
Let's-
Collazo? He's gonna be the first male to be undisputed at 105. You'll see.
Yeah,
Man,
he's
ain't
definitely
nobody
he's on
gonna
fire.
care
But
doing America.
I think to
105?
be honest,
Yeah, bro,
if
that's not
you're
gonna matter here in the
put
US.
it in a row, if you're gonna put it in a row, it's gonna be. I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be Xander taking over 154, Matias taking over that 140, and that other Puerto Rican kid taking that 105. I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be over, bro. Those are gonna be right there.
win it, man.
Hey,
Hold on. Let me
Supreme,
just pay this bill real
don't
quick.
forget Najee Lopez from 175. Najee
I
Lopez.
can't forget Chino. You're right. I can't forget Chino.
Oh, damn,
Najee Lopez
Brim.
is coming up.
Antonio says, I heard a rumor on Snapchat, I guess Facebook Snapchat, that
Oh.
Kambosos is moving up in weight, hoping to take out Brian Norman after Haney knocks him out.
Damn.
Come on.
Damn.
But you know what? I'm not even gonna entertain that.
Brim,
Crazy.
your face says it all,
Where's
bro.
the son of New Jersey at? He'll take that bet.
Hold on. A serious question for the panel. How are you feeling about Brian Norman, Devin Haney right now, this far out from the fight? I think for me, I have no, it's a serious question. I'm favoring Devin Haney at this point.
Are you gonna show
60-40
your
over
face?
Brian Norman.
Are you gonna show your face
I
like
got
Brim
Brian,
does?
dog. By
He still ain't
dedication.
come up with his side of the bet, so he's gonna
Well, I
probably
mean, he
wiggle his
hasn't
way
offered
out.
me anything that I want. So, like,
What should I have to offer you? You should tell me what you want if you win.
He
You're
said he
goofy
wanted your
right now,
woman.
Nuke. You acting like you real back and real bitch made right now, Nuke.
Brim, he asked for your woman.
Hey,
Brim, he asked
listen,
for
I'm
your
gonna be
woman.
honest. I mean, watching Devin Haney fight, like the others. I mean, if he keeps the jab out, he'll be able to win. But
Brian
I
Norman
think
Jr. for the win.
Brian Norman Jr. has a little bit of feet to move around that jab and starch him. So it's gonna get. We're gonna see. That's gonna be a good fight. But it's gonna be a good fight. But I'm going for Junior. I'm going for Junior.
Brian Norman looks a little stiff. He also looks a little basic for my taste. So I'm not even a Devin Haney fan. So,
I don't know, man. I saw him working out. I saw him working out, man. Those feet, the feet are
favor
moving.
Devin Haney right now, and if Brian Norman can change my mind, salute to him. I just don't see it right now. I think Brian Norman's getting a little hype. Like people be talking about, Boots is getting too much hype. He's the eye test champion. Hold on.
Here's my glasses.
He's the eye test champion. He's this and this, and
Here's
I'm
my
like, the real eye
glasses.
test champion is Brian Norman Jr.
Bro,
Like if we real,
you
guys
sound
gonna say
stupid
that.
as fuck.
Guys gonna say
You
that.
sound
Guys are ready to sit
stupid
up here.
as
Yo, you
fuck.
know what, Nuke?
Hold on.
You know
Guys
what,
are
Nuke?
ready
You
to sit
right.
up here
fuck.
and meat
Nuke,
ride
you
all
sound
day.
stupid
Yo, you know
as
what?
fuck.
Yo, Nuke, hold on.
You sound
Hey, yo,
stupid
Brim.
as
Hey, yo,
fuck.
Brim. Hold up,
You
Brim.
sound
Brim.
stupid as
Listen,
fuck,
hey, yo,
Nuke.
listen to this. Listen to this, Nuke. You know what? I ain't mad at you. I ain't even mad at you. I'm gonna keep it real with you because Devin Haney does have a better resume, better fighters under his belt.
Resumes
You know
don't
what I'm
fight in
saying?
the ring
He beat
for
the
you. It
Lomachenko.
can help
He
you
beat the
prepare to be good
Kambosos.
in your
He
fights,
beat
but
the
resumes don't fight for
Lenores.
you.
You
He
know what
did
I'm
not
saying?
beat fucking
He fought all
Lomachenko.
that, all those goals guys
You know what
with
I'm saying?
30 plus and a much smaller
But
opponent.
he beat everybody that was in front of him. So except Garcia. Garcia spanked his ass. But I'm just saying. I mean, now. Ask me now. Who did Norman beat?
Derek Cuevas.
Y'all laughing, right? But
Brim's booty cheeks.
last time I checked,
Brian Norman was the
I need you to
youngest
help me,
champion in
Brim.
the sport of
I need you
boxing
to help
until
me,
most
Brim. I'm going
recent.
for Junior.
He was the
You gotta.
youngest champion until most
Hold
recently.
on,
So that
everybody.
means he's getting his opportunity to show
Hold
and
on. Let me
prove,
help.
because that's what happens when you're a
Yo, can
young
you help him,
champion.
dude? Help him out. He's
Prim. Hold
drowning.
on, Prim.
He's drowning.
Hold on,
You
Prim.
guys
Let's show
sound
some.
goofy as fuck right
Hold
now.
on. Let's show some respect to Brim, the official Brian Norman Oiler for the fight. Go ahead, Brim.
First and foremost, you dipshit. You dipshit of all dipshits. The fact that you want to sit here and talk about he's the eye test champion, no. People wasn't walking around talking about, oh, Norman's the greatest thing since sliced bread after
Somebody's
beef.
doing it right
I'm
now.
not done. I'm not done. Shut the fuck up. He wasn't walking around talking about he's the best thing since sliced bread after beating Custio Clayton. Like they wasn't doing that to Brian Norman. Brian Norman got it the hard way. He had to win as an underdog on the road to get in this position. Now he's fighting Devin Haney, who is an excellent fighter. Devin Haney gets my maximum respect, but the problem that Devin Haney is going to have in this fight is he's been able to utilize reach advantages that he does not have in this fight. He's not a good inside fighter. He does jab and grab. If he jabs and grab, what's going to happen is there's going to be a moment where that jab and grab, that clinch is going to get broken, and then you're fighting on the inside, and Devin Haney is food on the inside. So for him to be able to box on the outside and take advantage of Brian Norman is going to be perfect precision and timing, but he can't use lift that he does not have in a fighter who's his size, and he's moving up to 147 to try to do this. So congratulations to Devin Haney for what he's been able to accomplish. Shout out to him for making this step to make these type of fights, because this is what we want to see from champions. But this is not going to be his night. This is going to be the Great American Sleepover on November the 22nd. Get your pillows ready. In the show.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm already sleeping. Look, I'm already sleeping. Look, I'm already on it.
Brian Norman should have fought Rohan Polanco. Let's be honest.
Bro, let's be honest. You putting the cart before the horse, bro. Rohan Polanco is earning it.
But
He's
they both
moving
in
up,
top rank.
and
It
he's getting
could
himself.
have been made easily.
Yeah, but Top Rank ain't doing shit right now. Top Rank is on the
Everybody's
shelf
scared of
right now.
Polanco. Polanco's that Dominican kid, right?
Stop the cap. Stop the Puerto Rican cap.
Hold on, one second. Let's all get our feelings on the fight real quick. Mills, Clavo, what do you guys think about the Norman Haney right now? Mills, let's start with you.
I just want to add it to what Brent was saying with the jab and grab. I don't think it's going to be an opportunity for him to grab as much because it's such a big pocket in between, Devin Haney's jab. He's going to jab with that bow and arrow effect, and Brian Norman is going to put a left hook right on that man's chin strap, dog. The dude is a damn good counterpuncher. People just acting like he is no dimensions to Brian Norman. I'm telling you, man, I'm going with Brian Norman by utilization.
I gotta go with Brian Norman too.
Hey, I'll be happy if Brian Norman wins. I'm not. Listen,
I hate Haney, like I said,
I'm
if
just using reverse
my man
psychology
Bill,
right now.
if Devin Haney doesn't have that jab out there all night long, it is going to be the Brian Norman Jr. show all day, every day.
I'm just using reverse psychology. Man. I'm doing the opposite.
We just watched Ryan Garcia counter Devin Haney's jab, dog.
Big time.
With that left hook.
With that exact, and that's Brian Norman Jr.'s money punch.
Right,
Bro.
It was a big dude just like him. You know what I mean? Same reach, more power. You know what I mean? A little quicker. Yeah.
Why are you sleeping, Brim?
They say
We're praising
on
up
steroids.
Brian Norman Jr.
That was a hope out Ryan.
I think Brian Norman is going to use it off combinations. See, Ryan Garcia was using it as an initial punch rather than setting it up with a combination. Brian Norman's going to set it up.
He was just coming in.
He's going to fuck around and sleep Haney. But the question that I have for y'all, especially Brim and Mills, how good is Brian Norman at setting traps?
He's pretty good. I've seen a couple clips of him. I haven't seen full fights of him, but he's pretty good at from what I've seen.
I didn't know your name was Mills and Brim.
I could have sworn he said Brim.
Dog here.
I could have said Brim.
Mills, would you like to go first, my brother?
Yeah, I'll go first, Brethren. I'll go first. I don't think he's going to need to set traps in this fight, bro, because Devin Haney is not going to come forward. He's not going to come forward.
Exactly.
He's going to have to go on the hunt to find Devin Haney.
You ain't Mills, Clavo.
Come on, man.
Shut
he's
up.
He's going to have to go on the hunt to find Devin Haney, and I don't think Devin Haney is going to be able. I don't think he got it to get away from Brian Norman. He can't do the Tom and Jerry thing, and I think that's gonna force him to revert back to old habits, like standing in the pocket a little too long, and in those moments
he's gonna get violated right there. And I think that that jab, I think that jab is really going to, even at range is going to get countered effectively by Brian Norman Jr.
Then his father's going to be like this. His father's going to be like this. Hold him in the corner. Bill Hayden.
But Hayden's going to get PTSD and then just start, making accusations.
And just to add to that, Brian Norman does have some wrinkles in his game. What you would just ask Park Street, if you go watch the my brain just went blank against the Centillion fight, he set traps against Centillion. But the thing is, again, to add to what Mill said, setting traps is not going to be the game plan versus Devin Haney, because Devin Haney is not going to fight that type of fight. But he can be able to set traps by, feinting, making Devin Haney react to what he does, and then when Devin throws his punches, then he can meet him with the same shot because he can have the confidence.
The problem that I have,
I'm not done. Let me finish.
Hold on, let him finish, man.
The thing is, the reason why I would have confidence in that is because I'm sure that Brian Norman is not worried about what Devin Haney's looking to land, so he can throw this. He can feint, get Devin Haney to throw, and meet him with the same punch at the same time, and he'll do more damage than Devin Haney can do to him.
I got a question.
Good analysis, Brim. Good analysis, Brim.
I got a question.
I like your analysis, Brim. I fuck with you heavy on that, Brim.
Well, no, I just want to say, bro, Brim, did I really just hear you actually admit that Brian Norman has flaws?
I did that the whole time, though. Y'all just ignore it because y'all want to have fun instead of actually listening to what I say. I said he has flaws. I said he can't keep his head on center line because that's one of his deficiencies. He keeps his head on center line a lot. Y'all don't listen to that because y'all don't care. Y'all just want to have fun on my expense.
Brim, hold on, Brim, let me go back because what I remember hearing is that look. I know these men. I know his dad. I'm close to them, bro.
That's not what I said, though.
Bro, and you said that you have inside stories.
You said you wiped his forehead too.
I'm just saying, fam. This is like my first time hearing you actually.
Okay, hold on. This is not the first time. This is the first time you actually paid enough attention to listen.
Hey, I'm
this is the first time you paid
that.
enough attention to listen. Because the thing is, what you're saying to me is what you're hearing is the inflated version of what everybody said. What I said is I've seen some game tapes. And I've seen some things he's done that you have not seen him do in a fight. So
he's wiped his ass too.
You have are legitimate questions, but I know that he has the ability to answer them. So that's the things that I said. And then when I said head on the center line, I've said that on multiple panels. I said,
you're right. So I was under the impression you was wiping his sweat.
No. So I'm tripping.
I guess I'm wrong.
No. Let me ask you, Brim. But hold on before. Is he going to try to go forward and counter as he goes forward, or going to try to box and punch?
I don't know what he's going to do, but the truth be told, I personally think that he's not going to give a fuck what Devin Haney's going to do, and he's going to put patient pressure on him.
Like from your seeing his fight, will he have like a boxing style kind of moving forward?
It's going to he's definitely going to have to set the terms of engagement because I do think whoever sets the term of engagements wins the fight. So he can't give a fuck about what Devin Haney's going to do. He got to get up in his grill piece and make him uncomfortable at all times.
And Bremy, you know what made me ask y'all the question is because a lot of the footage that I've seen of Brian Norman has been his footwork. Most of what I've been seeing is him working on his footwork, and that's the reason why I asked if he was going to be able to set traps because I know
that's what I was watching. Yep.
Right. So I know that we have to hunt in Devin Haney. But the one thing that I noticed that nobody really talks about with Mike Tyson, the reason why Mike Tyson was so dangerous was not his power, it was not his IQ, it was his
head movement. What was his head movement?
Well, along with that, but it was his ability to get in the place to hit you. Because he was playing chess move 2, 3, 4. So he already knew bing, 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 bing when you throw whatever that bullshit you're going to throw. So that's the reason why I was asking, because I see him working on his footwork. And I know that, damn, if he can catch, Devin Haney on the corner.
Can I add something to this? Can I add something to this? Who the fuck is going to win this fight, man? Is it going to be Teofimo or Shakur Stevenson, my people? It's already ready to go.
Is that fight official yet?
It's official.
Why ain't
100% official?
If it ain't official, I ain't talking about it. It ain't official.
No, it's not.
It's too
for me personally, it's a little too late for Teofimo. I think Shakur's just going to box his ears off. Had this happened 5 years ago,
Do you
maybe.
think that T.O. is more athletic than Shakur?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but it's too. I don't know, dude. It's too late. He's already kind of weird, and he doesn't
If
take training
how I see
seriously.
it, it's an interesting fight because you got Shakur moving up a new
Who is
weight class,
Shakur compared to who he's been fighting?
and if Willis Cepeda can make Shakur buckle with a jab, Tio should be able to hit.
He
Shakur.
should
But he's
scare
a
him,
combination
but
puncher. You can't do that.
Well, he
I
got
go
more
with the
of a
safe
pop.
pick.
But I got Shakur beating Teofimo.
Yeah,
because
I got Shakur
Teofimo
by
been talking
decision.
shit about my race, and I need Shakur to humble him. That's
Bro,
it.
but even with Zepeda's a volume puncher, bro. This is a dude that throws 1,000 punches in a fight. And you got to think Shakur Stevenson, because of his defensive capabilities, chopped that number in half, dog. He threw like 500 punches in that fight. That is an immaculate defensive fighter right there.
Yeah, I gotta go with the safe choice.
Teofimo is not he's not no prolific puncher like that. He ain't putting punches together like that. 2 or 3 shots, and he works off the counter. He can't out counter Shakur Stevenson.
And
Maybe
also,
3 years ago with a different trainer.
and
Sorry.
also, if Sander Martin can frustrate Teofimo, what the fuck Shakur is gonna do to him? Let's be honest.
I mean, bro, this is gonna be a fuck. This is a snooze fest, bro. The fight's not. The fight is not official. It's being said that it's gonna be done sometime in early 2026, but it's not official yet. But not, bro. The thing is, bro, that fight is not intriguing to me at all. I see that shit like another fucking T.O. and what's
like a Janabek and Lara
and the De Los Santos, bro.
No. Wait a minute, Clavo. Who's asking for that fight?
That's what I'm saying. Who's really rooting for that fight? You know what I'm saying? Who needs Shakur? So Shakur's moving all the way up. He's gonna move all the way up for this. He's gonna move up for this, right?
Nah, I think it's a catchweight, isn't it?
Nah, he's gonna fight at 140. It'll be at 140.
140?
It will be at 140.
Do me a favor, Nuke. I need you to send me your logo in the email for the IBFP track.
What I don't like. What I don't
Look,
like.
man,
about
I'm
that
gonna
Shakur
send you the logo and some pictures of Brim baby mama. I'm gonna put it all in the email.
Oh man!
Hey, wait. So, Brim, are you putting up your baby mama?
Brim gonna shoot one of y'all one day, man.
And another
thing,
I'm not Mills. I got the ignore button on full blast right now.
And another thing I don't like about that Shakur fight.
Brim on air Brim mode right now. He on air Brim mode right now. He ain't trying to hear none of that.
My boy looking like Omar Epps right now. You looking like Omar Epps.
Look, hold up. Do you see the disparity? They said I look like Marco Clark Dunk and then Omar Epps. This is I look like every black man kid. What the fuck
You
is
like
going
Omar
on here?
Epps in the movie In Too Deep. In Too Deep, you look like Omar Epps when he was laying down like this.
No, wait a minute, Prim. He looked like Omar Epps. He looked like Omar Epps' gay cousin.
Did you figure that all by yourself, Luke? You fucking little bitch.
Who you talking about? Who you talking about? His
Yourself.
cousin Nas X? Nas X? That's who you talking about?
It looks like Ving Rhames from fucking Pulp Fiction.
Oh my god!
Damn.
Oh man!
Oh, you got my man Ving Rhames.
Oh man!
Shut the fuck up!
I gotta get ready to peace out, but I do want to ask because I just saw this, man. What y'all think about the WBA ordering Gaiasov versus Rolly?
They didn't. They did.
Look at
Braves. I don't believe the WBA did.
Listen, hold up. I want to listen to this again. Hold up. Can you say that again, Mills?
What y'all think of Gaiasov versus the short bus dude?
Gaiasov knocks Rolly out.
What's his name?
I don't know his name.
His name is Rolly?
Rolly Poly.
Okay.
Gaiasov knocks out Rolly.
I don't know.
So Pacquiao not getting blessed with another world title shot?
Did y'all
I don't think so.
I hope not, man.
I really hope not.
WBA gonna give it to Pacquiao.
Or he fucking goes back to fight Barrios, man. Get the WBC from Barrios.
That's it. Pacquiao had his chance to beat Floyd Mayweather, and he dropped the fucking ball. Get him out.
No, he didn't. He wasn't gonna fucking beat Floyd Mayweather.
Hey, Preem, what you think about Janabek versus
I'm gonna go look at it right now. Step aside money. Step aside money.
Step aside money like a ball.
Yo, gotta stop taking step aside money.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. Listen, Janabek is fighting a man. Janabek is fighting somebody who has a 3-loss record. And if you ask me, a 3-loss record was fucking, he got robbed. I'm sorry. One was with Canelo, which it was a draw.
He
If
did
you
not
ask me,
get
I don't
robbed.
think Canelo beat that
No,
fight. Right?
he did not
Listen,
get robbed.
other two other ones he just got robbed, bro. That's all I gotta say. But now,
He didn't.
now,
They're fighting on
Janibek got his hands. Listen, Janibek got his hands full. It's not gonna be an easy fight. All right, this dude
That's
that he's
not a
fighting, I
pay-per-view
know
fight.
he's a technical fighter. He could fight. He could fight. He could move. He get busy. Yeah.
Well,
So
you know
it's gonna be good.
all knockouts at 160.
This will be good for Janibek. That's gonna be good for him.
You know what's
It's gonna be a
sad?
great fight for him.
You know what's sad? The old 40-year-old got to fight Janibek, but Carlos Adames is the one ducking. And he's overweight.
Man.
And I'm hearing rumors. I'm hearing rumors that he's gonna move up to 168.
What?
Okay.
What you think, Coach Mills?
That's his start up there.
You talking about Janibek?
I'm talking about Carlos Adames.
Carlos, oh yeah, I did hear that too. Yeah, I heard that too.
Está comiendo mucho plátano allá en
RD. Coach Mills, what you think about Janibek versus Lara on the undercard?
I'm not a damn coach.
I'm not no coach. You dig?
And my contacts, it say Coach Mills. It don't say Steel Mills.
That's General Mills to you.
Nah, I got coach. I got Coach Steel Mills.
Man, come on, man. I ain't no coach, man. Anyway, man, Janibek gonna crash Lara, bro. Like Lara, his bread and butter was in his mobility, man. Now, I mean, he's gonna have to come forward and press the issue with Janibek. He's gonna have to, and he's gonna walk into everything that Janibek want to throw at him. He's gonna walk into everything.
Right?
So what?
You know he got all knockouts at 160, right?
Against Danny Garcia and Cornflake LaMotta, dog.
Damn.
I'm just saying.
Janibek. They not the Kazakh.
No, he didn't really not. He made Danny Garcia's daddy quit him or something. Yeah,
bro.
He's gonna get knocked out, though.
It's gonna be a good challenge. There's gonna be a good challenge for Janibek. You're gonna learn something here.
Nah, I don't think so. I think he's gonna clean them off. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a challenge.
I think he's gonna knock down Janibek if you ask me.
He's gonna bury Lara under that ring, dog.
He gonna check his shit.
He's gonna beat the shit out of Lara.
Lara's gonna look like
beat the shit out of Lara, though. I think he's gonna win the fight, but he's gonna
Lara's
ain't Lara got beat by Jared Hurd?
Bro, we're gonna talk about fights from 12 years ago, 13 years ago. Like,
Lara's gonna look like Boots against fucking. Never mind.
I mean,
stupid shit down and fuck the Eagle.
We can't really use that old fight, bro, because Lara is older now, man.
But what's crazy?
No, yeah, he's older though.
Ain't Lara is coached by the same coach as Carlos Adames, Coach Salas?
Salas, yep.
Yeah,
But he's fucking old, dude. He hasn't.
Like, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, you got the old guy.
Wait, who's old? Who's old? Who y'all talking about?
One second, fellas. Let me pay this bill real quick. JMA
what the
says,
fuck is Manny Pacquiao?
JMA says, don't bully Brian Norman's jockstrap. Enough already holding the ball.
Damn.
Hey, yo, y'all gotta chill on wilding on a homie like that, man.
They ain't doing nothing but talking. All they doing is just donating money for funky ass, bitch ass calls and talk bullshit that ain't based on facts. And you just perpetuate this.
I got it, Brim.
He gets cash for talking this dumb shit.
No. Only thing I'm gonna say is, JMA, you ain't never lied on the show, man. And I appreciate your honesty. Coming on here being a real one, JMA.
See, anytime they talk bad about me, is there being a real one? That's what that's what New goes.
He does
shut the fuck up.
I got it. Brim, you can cook Nuke a meal.
Hold on. One more thing. Round one, I appreciate you. You a real one. Steel Mills, you Coach Mills. Clavo, you the booty bandit. Salute to you. Carlos, you the only real Rican on the panel.
You know.
Preem, you Coach Preem. My brother 103, you know you the realest, man. And you know, round 105, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Round 5.
I don't know, bro. And then Brim, you know, you got pubic hair on your face, but you're a good dude.
Y'all gonna give, hey, Nuke, when you going live again, loved one?
We might do it tomorrow, Wednesday, but yeah, let's check out. We'll be back on very soon. Take care of them pubes, Brim. We out.
Shut your ass up.
Fuck yeah.
Yo, you all